fans fighting on the TL, bro.
We lie.
Welcome. Salam alaikum.
Walaikum salam, brother.
Welcome to another episode of the Factz podcast. I am your introducer, sitting to do the treble question mark. That's the title you went with. That's so funny. Today is a celebration for the people in blues, and I'm not talking about the Smurfs. I'm talking about Manchester City have won the FA Cup. Right now, full squad in the building. MBO not here right now. He's over there at the parade in Manchester. Before we get him next week. But BK is in the house. Mr. Nya is in the house. And Rai is in the house. You know what happens when Rai is in the building. Mr. Rai, how you feeling today?
Feeling great, as always, you know. Blessed to be here with the boys.
Yeah, he can't even talk right now. He's covered in champagne and stuff. But we appreciate you. We appreciate you, stopping by on this beautiful Sunday. Go ahead and share this video. And let's just get straight into the final that happened at Wembley Stadium. Who is that guy that be shaking the player's hands at the start of the game? Who's that? Prince Williams?
Prince William, yeah.
Prince Williams, get the fuck out of here. The funny thing about that whole final cup is, why do they be playing the national anthem? Because I noticed that even in the German Cup too, they be playing the national anthem of the country.
Because it's a domestic
cup. But the whole
cup.
time, nobody in the players are even from that country. I did see Akanji singing though the national anthem.
He was singing the British national anthem.
He was saying "Save the King." I don't know. Akanji might want to switch. But some of these players when they come to England, they be switching up their whole accent and shit. Like Emi Martinez, that nigga don't even sound like he's from Argentina. That nigga sound like he's from the ends.
For real.
Nah, but he's been here since he was young, innit?
Yeah.
True. Sometimes they be humming the national anthem under the breath.
But sometimes you get surprised. You get surprised when you hear him.
Yeah. Let's talk about the game, man. Let's talk about the game, man.
I was going to say, speaking of singing, you get me? What happened to the Red Devils?
The angel in me.
The angel. Now, Barbara, talk to us, man. Talk to us. The floor's yours for the start. Talk to us. I want to hear what you have to say.
They won the game. Bro.
What do you think about the United performance, bro?
Hey,
no, I'm just realizing I haven't talked about this since I'm realizing that I have to.
After 8 months, his response is they won the game.
They won the game, King. Listen, what happened? Let's dissect this game real quick from head to toe. It was a good game.
What happened in the first 20 seconds?
I heard it was 10. Then now they call him 10, what they call him? What the street's saying? 10 hack seconds? What's it called? They call him 10 something. It's not looking good.
Eric 10 seconds.
Eric 10 seconds. Yeah, that's what they are. They call him the Gundogan goal. I heard the Pound is trying to put blame on the fact that Man United's midfield wasn't picking up Gundogan on his run. Can we really put blame on anyone for that goal? Or can we just say that was a good goal that caught everyone out?
You can't.
Why is that?
It is way too early in the game for you not to be switched on.
Okay.
Like, bro, all they did was literally one long ball and then head down and he shot. Like, come on.
Right, is this something new? Because I haven't really seen Man City start the game like this. Is this something new y'all thought? Because did y'all think Martinez was back there? Because Martinez is injured, so they got top defenders back there. Why did y'all think to go long for this game?
So with the first goal, bro, I think there's nothing that could have been done about that. That goal.
What?
I don't think not even 10 of the other Man City players expected Gundogan to take that shot. It was the timing was just crazy. It's like he didn't even touch it. Like he didn't even try to control it. He just smacked the shit out of it. You know, it was a top class shot. The second goal though, that second volley he did, that the players weren't turned on. Again, like he just always has that. He just always gets that ball in a lot of space, bro. You know, the first one, even if he was closing on him, he just shot it too quickly. But the second one, he kind of it was a scuff of a shot too. You know, you got to try block that. But the game, dude, I was more taken back by the refereeing, bro. It was poor refereeing, I think, on both sides. At the beginning, it looked like it was biased, and then that's how I felt. I felt like, come on, bro, like this. Just give them the title if you want them to win. But then I realized the calls were going wrong both ways, dude.
You know, that referee, he probably saw his mate getting thrown chairs at, what's his name? Anthony Taylor?
Anthony Taylor, yeah.
Yeah, I want some of them chairs too. Anthony Taylor, this is all karma. For all them times he was fucking with Chelsea, this is karma for your ass. Now you got a whole bar stool on your head.
Hold on. Wait, Anthony, Anthony Taylor's who? Sorry.
The ball guy.
Roma. He did the Roma final.
You didn't see what they did to him at the airport?
Bro, I can't lie, man. He did not do a bad refereeing job. People are overreacting.
Wait, for which game? For which game?
Nah, he
for
didn't
the
do
Roma
a bad
game.
job for
For
sure.
the Roma game.
Bro,
they're hella overreacting on that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
To be fair, like obviously he did say some crazy shit, but for the most part, he was calm, bro. Like, bro, I'm sorry, AS Roma fans. When centre backs and right backs are taking your penalties, blame someone else.
Yeah, that nigga.
Sorry, bro. It's a bit off topic.
He gave out 11 yellow cards or 10 yellow cards, something like that.
Yeah, bro. Did you see the tackles though? Of course.
No, I guess.
These man, bro, come on.
This nigga Mourinho was trying to defend his way to the title.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anthony Taylor.
I watched the previous games. Roma was in form, bro. They played good.
Anthony Taylor, you didn't do anything wrong in the game, but them stools was karma. I told you it was coming your way, pan your head up. You know what you did.
I said he thought Chelsea died, but nah, honestly, let's go back to it.
Yeah, hold on. Lem said none of the midfielders followed KDB. And he said easily predictable.
That's what I'm saying. That first goal, yeah. Like that's why, like, bro, this man scored a goal in like 15 seconds, bro. Like that's just how have this? Yeah, nah, yeah. That's personally. If that was any of like Lulu, if that was your team, if that was my team, I would be fuming if they scored a goal in 15 seconds. So
100%.
I mean, it's a bad position, but when it got to Gundogan's feet, I don't think there's nothing that could have been done about that shot. As for De Gea, I feel like I've seen a lot of people give flame to De Gea. The first one, I don't think he could have ever. I don't think he could have done anything.
On his knees. He thought it was a Black Lives Matter a protest that was happening. And he went straight to his knees.
but the second one, it's a little bit suspicious. Yeah.
Yo, David De Gea is the first goalkeeper that David De Gea is he's like a defender of a goalkeeper. Like he don't even make saves with his head. He be making saves with his feet and shit. But you can't really blame him for that goal though. That goal, I just think is just credit to City.
Mm-hmm.
So Mohammed, how do you feel about the penalty?
I think it was it's the penalty though, because he hit his hand in an unnatural position. So I think it's a penalty. Yeah. It wasn't like the most obvious or anything, but it was you can say it's a soft penalty, but it was still a penalty though.
Which one? Oh, the handball?
The handball for Wan-Bissaka. But I mean, look at go ahead.
That one I was gonna say, that one, the rule that they put up is just very stupid. And this is why I don't like this whole VAR situation, because
what rule?
You gotta be careful who you give power. And I'll
Like
be honest.
the above the sleeves bullshit. I don't know.
Right. It's
Like,
nonsense.
yeah, I know what you're talking. I
And
know the rule, but I wouldn't say I know it like fully because they've changed it a couple of times.
right, exactly. They're making the
They've
rules as they go.
They've changed it a couple of times.
I
So.
thought it was because his hand was in an unnatural position.
No, but how is that unnatural? You're supposed to jump with your. He was coming back down with his hands were in the air because he's
Right.
in
But
the
it was
air.
stretched out though. His hand was
Yeah.
stretched out.
And then he didn't even know where the ball was coming from. Like he didn't know where the ball was at. It just hit his hand. I think the terrible thing is that the referee saw it. He didn't think it was a penalty. But then VAR, I think if
Intervene. Yeah.
you know, it's ridiculous if VAR calls it back. You know.
Right.
I think that's where they messed up at. The VAR should not have a decision. Oh, I think he should look at this. I think he shouldn't look at this. Because sometimes this shit happens and they don't fucking tell the referee look at it. Sorry,
But you know what's funny too? Sometimes those situations happen and they don't even give a PK. Like sometimes they just overrule it.
I think
This is why
it happened recently too for United. I think United recently Luke Shaw got away with a handball. Very similar situation.
I think his hands was down though, if I remember correctly.
It was down,
and it was to his body.
It was to his body, but I think people were trying to compare it. I don't know.
Yeah, Lem said it's because it changed the trajectory of the ball, which also, yeah, I can agree with that. It changed the trajectory of the ball.
It's true.
Oh, but Mama, speak on Bruno's pen because that shit was icy.
Nah, I mean Bruno scored. Bruno scored. Bruno always penalty. I think really like if I'm gonna talk about the game, right? It's just what Lem just said. So he said, Fred watching KDB run and Eriksen reacting too slow to get to Gundogan. I think, right,
yeah, Eriksen,
from the United perspective, I think Eriksen was a non-show in this game. I think also the players, for some reason, bro, like I don't understand this, but I got the impression that like the City players
they were scared.
It wasn't they were scared. They were just more like aggressive. Like and that should never be the case, bro. Like there should be no way that City players are more aggressive to the ball, like second balls and everything. From watching that game, I didn't really see them fight, to get the ball back. And really Eriksen, bro. Like that team needed him to keep possession, and I feel like he didn't really show for the ball in all of the game, bro. He wasn't really grabbing the ball, and it was Rodri. I'm not Rodri. It was Casemiro or Sancho was getting the ball, or Bruno making the passes. And Bruno didn't have the greatest of game too. He was misplacing passes, but that game was we really needed Eriksen, bro. And you could even tell one reason you can tell how Ten Hag wasn't really impressed by his performances. Eriksen was the first one to be subbed off when Sancho was the one losing the ball. But at least he was doing something. He was trying to create, but Eriksen was non-existent. And around that 60th minute, he came off a Garnacho.
Yeah.
So
and you mentioned Garnacho. And Garnacho was the only one that had the right idea. Was just attack the back line directly, bro.
Yeah,
and just go for it.
Aggressive.
Just go for it. Be aggressive. And I think if the refereeing was good and Garnacho played or the players attacked like Garnacho, the game could have been a lot different. That wasn't the sharpest City game. That was just a very spectacular performance from Gundogan. That's all it was. If things went the other way, if Gundogan didn't show up in that second half, it could have been gone to penalties. You don't know what happens right now.
You think Gundogan was the best player?
To me, it wasn't a decisive game. It's not a game I'm going to boast we were much better than United. I think that Gundogan just had a really good game and he digged us out. And that's what he's always done. In the long run, Gundogan's going to show up.
Yeah,
he's going to show up in the big game. And that's what he did. That's all it is.
And to even what Rai is saying, right? So when Ten Hag first came and he was like, and after the game, he was saying that United played well. I mean, obviously at first I was just like, nah, fuck that, because it was still heated in the moment. Like, but looking back at the game, you could see that, bro, you're not gonna stop City from having possession, bro. Like exactly. City goes to every team, they're gonna pass the ball. Like they've built this team to retain possession, but you need to be able to stop them. Like they didn't really have that much clear-cut chances too, and they didn't come in there and blow us out.
No. So then Haaland never got any clear shots. That just shows you that they didn't really dominate and create the chances that they didn't play the game in their control. Like they didn't really have control of what we're gonna do, what we want to do, which is what City usually does when they're dominant in a game. I'm gonna play the football we want to play, not the football you want to play. United was disruptive, but they just weren't able to really attack the back line. That's what I think it was. They wouldn't get into chances either. Rashford wasn't really getting that clear chance either. And that's Eriksen not showing up.
And that's and even with that, that's why I was a bit when I was like when Martial coming off, I felt like that was going to be an issue because I know like if Anthony was and Martial and Anthony being out, the first one it was just Anthony. I'm like, okay, we have Martial, so that's fine. But when Martial, and I'm saying De Santos, they both Anthony. But when Martial and Anthony both went out, and you're not relying on Sancho, that's when you're gonna have a problem because Sancho does not penetrate that defense. He always goes back.
He's not direct.
He's not direct. And you with that City team, you need because if it's just Rashford, they're gonna mark him out the game. You saw that with Rashford. They're marking him out the game. They're gonna stack 2 players in front of him, and he's not gonna be able to play. But when you have Martial there, then it can open up a Martial. Then you can have them playing together, linking up. But at the end of the day, bro, they won. It is what it is, bro.
I think that what's it called? I think that Man City, because it was a final, so that's why the game went like that with Man City and Man United. Man United did a good job by being like compact and they were trying to hit them on the counter. But Man City did a good job in terms of controlling the game and keeping possession too. They had like not clear-cut chances, but they had like a few chances. But I mean, it's a final, so you don't really expect the other team going to do their job. I think for Man United, the one thing they didn't do was attack well. That's the one thing that they didn't do. Like they did the defending well, but when it came to attacking wise,
something looked like it was missing.
Yeah. Set pieces, had chances, with the Varane with the left foot and a couple other chances, but when you just came to the open play,
bro, that left foot, that left foot looked a bit closer than it was, but from a different angle, that shit was wide as hell, bro.
Yeah.
But if he got the good contact, though, if he hit it with the middle of his foot, that could have gone in the top corner. I don't know. Varane, he a little stiff. You know what I mean? He couldn't get over the ball. He had to get over the ball. He a little stiff.
When Ganacho took that shot, I swear.
Wait,
you know that shot Ganacho took?
So let me ask you this.
Felt like Mbappe, bro.
So let me ask you this. I asked a friend of mine, he's a United fan as well. I was like, do you think Garnacho should have started? He said no. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Before the game, I'll agree with him too, because Garnacho hasn't. She's only done it one time where he's performed starting. Yeah. And the last game when he started too, he doesn't really play well. You get the best of Garnacho when he comes on. So hindsight is always it's easy, but before the game, I would have said. I did say bench him.
How about bringing him on earlier though?
No, bring him on quickly. But I was just gonna say, if you're talking about a one-off game, wouldn't this be the ideal one-off game for him to start, where he knows this is because he's not playing the game next week. Do you know what I'm saying?
I understand, but right now Garnacho's young. He's still learning his game, right? So when he starts sometimes. So let me say this: bringing him on the second half, it's an advantage to him because the players are tired. He's coming off fresh, and he can just focus on attacking. And all he's doing is exhausting his energy. But when he starts in a game like City, you have to defend. His defensive game is still not. It's still not great. And in this City game, we're not going to be constantly just attacking them. You're going to have to defend. You're going to be able to have to play the 1-2s, go in there, track your man down. And I don't think Garnacho is there yet. And Sancho has shown that he can be an asset defensively. So,
okay.
I still would have put
bringing him up early, bringing him on early in the game, like in the 60-something minute or something like that.
I think he came on around the 60th minute. So I think he came on at the right time.
He came 68 minutes?
Yeah.
He came like the 60th minute, something like that.
Really?
He came on the 60th minute.
He came on a halftime or something. Wait, when did City score 2?
He did score the second one in the second half.
In the second half.
Second half?
I think it's
because like 49 or 48.
It was before Garnacho came on, though. It was before Garnacho came on.
Yeah, it was before for sure. It was 48, 49 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
I would have brought him on immediately. As soon as they scored, I would have just brought him on immediately. and I would have taken off Ericsson. I was just taking off Ericsson
That's
and
what we
put
did it
Bruno.
for.
I believe
Yeah,
that's
no,
I believe that's
that
exactly
move,
what
but
happened.
I would have done that earlier. Like as soon
Earlier,
as
yeah.
Man City scored, I would have brought Garnacho. Just
All right,
because.
I was gonna say Lem said I think it's because I read that already. Sorry. He said I think it's Gundogan. It's because Gundogan and KDB played too close to Hala and let Stones and Rodri control the game, which I don't know seemed off. Yeah. He also said Sancho killed every United game attack. I agree with that, and I want to talk about that too. He said Anthony would have low-key made a difference. Yeah. And Workhorse killed United's momentum. Now, facts. Workhorse was non-existent.
No. What was coming on felt like a
Wasn't
gift, like a
working?
departing gift. It was like hey, get some time. Get some time.
Yeah, he was non-existent in that game.
Just go back to what Lulu said. So within 10 minutes of the second goal, they subbed on Garnacho for Christian Eriksen.
Yeah.
Like within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that could have
Oh,
as
10
soon as that
minutes.
goal happened, that probably was in emotion already. Like, hey, get Garnacho warm up.
Yeah, getting ready to come.
Get ready. The second thing is
So now
probably I think Garnacho should have started over Sancho.
Say it again.
And I think Garnacho needs to start starting games next season. And I think the FA Cup, I think Garnacho should have been the player to start that game. I think that should have been his game. I don't know how true it is. I saw this thing going around. Garnacho and his wallpaper is the FA Cup. I don't know how true that is. If that's the FA Cup.
It was the Carabao Cup.
But let me tell you this: he probably does have the FA Cup right now on his phone before that game. He probably did.
Yeah,
that's his mentality, and I think he has that. When he plays the game, he plays direct. He's not afraid to challenge you, and that's what you guys needed. You're not like Mohammed said. You're not gonna beat us in possession, but when you have the ball, you have to be decisive. You have to make the time count. Just don't bounce the ball around. I saw Bruno doing that. Christian Eriksen. Hey, we have the ball for 5 minutes. Let's just bounce it around. No, you have the ball for 5 minutes. Try and get an opportunity because we're gonna get the ball back very soon. And when Garnacho came on, it's like every single time he got the ball, he knew, hey, I only got like 10 minutes to play. I'm gonna get some shots off. I'm gonna make her work the 10 minutes. I'm gonna make her sweat the last 10 minutes. Now imagine having him from the beginning. He wants to win. Some of these United players, they don't care about winning like you'll think they do. Hey, we're in Champions League. That's it. The season's done.
Because
Garnacho is a dog. Garnacho's a dog.
Because that's why I was on the notion of he started. Because I was like to my friend, I was like, bro, if I was Ten Hag, I would have said, Garnacho, you have 46 minutes.
yeah, brother.
I need to see something.
Yeah,
me. Let him go out there and ball out. Like, because the thing is, because I said this to my friend, I said his rawness can be the thing that can just change it up, because someone's so raw, he's so unorthodox. Like, you don't know what he's gonna do. And in the cameo that he done, bro, like, yes, okay, we know he can't track back as much as Sancho, but bro, offensively, he done way more than Sancho in them 10 minutes.
Bro, way more. And he was a threat.
And for a team like City, that's what you want. Yes, obviously, you do want the defensive side, but when you get a chance, you need someone that could, that can take the pop shot, have a corner, more pressure and apply the pressure, because City are good at sustaining pressure, but obviously, City is still a normal team. The amount of pressure you put on them, hopefully you will crack. They will crack. And with Garnacho, he applies pressure. Because, bro, I saw him against Kyle Walker, not taking him on, but he would always, Kyle Walker always gave him just a little bit of yard, because he knew. He said, bro, the way this guy plays, I can't just step in, because he's quick enough. He could shift him and get across, in which obviously I think he needs to work on that crossing part. That did let him down a couple of times, but bro,
you saw that, right? You saw that, right?
But
and that's probably his directness is probably like to substitute for the fact that he can't create that chance from the cross. He has to get close to that goal. He has to try and give himself a good shot on goal. Yeah, I think that's why he's not crossing. Go ahead.
Lem said, I think Garnacho should come off the bench because you don't want him chasing shadows and not have enough energy going forward.
Nah. But listen to this.
I agree with that.
Like BK just said, right? Garnacho have that rawness.
Bro,
He's unorthodox. He does things you don't expect. Who does that remind you of? You just need a manager, right? To give that kid the opportunity to create those chances. I'm not trying to make no connections for you guys, but I'm just trying to say we see what all raw talent needs is a good manager, bro.
bro.
I think you guys, what you're saying makes sense though, right? But Ten Hag in the Garnacho plan worked because you want Garnacho coming on to add an impact, which he did. The problem is the players on the pitch, the players that started did not do what they were supposed to do.
All right,
that's
so
what the problem was.
Let me ask you this. Do you think Garnacho will forever be coming off a bench player?
No.
What does he need to show? Because I've seen him come off the bench and save you guys before. I've seen him come off the bench and be the difference maker. I've seen him come off the bench and look like he just needed more time. So what does he have to do coming off the bench for you to say, I want him to start? Because maybe he can make the difference in the beginning, so we don't have to make the difference in the end.
He could put every Ten Hag is doing a bit of favoritism right now.
Huh? Favoritism. I think he's young, and I think
he's doing
from the
favoritism?
beginning, it sounds like his attitude, bro. It sounds like Garnacho has an attitude problem, bro.
To a bit of Ericsson, a bit of Sancho, a little.
Nah. I think like, so if you gotta look at the situation, right? So before Garnacho got injured, he started to, I think there was a game or two where there was 2 games where he started. The first game, he didn't have an impact. They had to take him off. The second game where he started, he had an impact. And Ten Hag said, this is what I need from you. Like, this is the next step in your progression. You have to show that you can, at the start of the game, have an impact in the team. So this was after the second game. Then he got injured. So his first game back was, I think, like a 5-minute cameo. He did well. Then he brought him on to start with the previous game before the FA Cup. So I think, like, what you guys are saying is, yes, it's correct, but Garnacho has been showing that progression. His injury that messed him up. And this game just came in too fast, right? Sancho has been playing decently. I wouldn't even say person for me, but I feel like he has improved his game recently to show that he deserved that start in the team. And with Garnacho showing you that because the previous game when he started, he didn't really have that much of an impact versus when he came off the bench. So in that the City team, Sancho helps in possession, like to keep possession, right? He's not that great going forward compared to Garnacho, but I can see how you want to start with Sancho and then with Ericsson also. But look at it. When it didn't work, and like to what I was saying with Lulu, I feel like he made the change early. Because it's a game that can go 120 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So the way you make it changes, you got to think about it a little differently. But I feel like he was correct in his change, and it was early with it.
He was reactive. He did it quickly.
Yeah, so and Lem said, let me just read this comment because next season he will start for sure. But this scenario, I agree with Ten Hag. What Ten Hag did.
I understand why he did sell Sancho. It looked like he wanted. He put his money on experience against us. Yeah. That's what he did. He put his money on who played the most time and who's up to form. But I think someone needs to start molding Garnacho because he is very good. He is a player that he deserves to start playing way more.
No, next season I think he'll get minutes.
So how do you feel about Uman's performance in for
City or United?
City.
We can do City first and then United.
Okay.
So I think City played a good game. Like I said, it wasn't too decisive. I don't think we dominated the game, but we played a good game and we got the chances. I think Haaland, I don't know what's happened to Haaland. It's like he's kind of dropped off in form a little bit. The team's playing good. The team's in form. It's like Kevin's linking up with other players. Huh?
No, carry on. You said he's out of form. I didn't understand that one.
It's because he's not scoring hat tricks.
No. When I say no.
This nigga's getting spoiled.
In perspective, he's still scoring goals. But what I'm trying to say is that it's obviously there's a dip in his performance.
Man said 1 goal. Are you mad? What is this?
Baby, careful. Remember they need a striker.
But still,
bro, I probably did it for Tabby Abraham.
But what I want, what I mean is like some games, it's not just about the goals. Some games, even if he doesn't score, he's still a difference maker in the game. He assists or he's creating just chances. But I mean, in the derby, it didn't look like he was even there. Varane did quite a good job on him,
Yeah.
I think he got a. I think Varane played physical with him. He uses.
He
You
did.
watch the Rudiger tapes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was a really good thing.
Yeah, you watch
With
the
Haaland, I
Rudiger
think
tapes.
you have to be
Don't it?
physical, and that's why I have my money on it.
Bro, I swear we said it. I swear we said that someone's gonna drop the tapes on Haaland, fam, and someone Rudiger did, fam. Rudiger dropped the tape. Rudiger dropped.
Nigga
the
said,
tape.
put your face on his armpits.
But it was a good game. It was a good win.
But right to what you're saying though, right? And let me ask this to everyone: like, how do y'all feel like the Prem will adjust to Haaland next season?
Bro,
Like how is he gonna do the second season?
Performance. How you feel about your performance in general, Man United?
No, we on City right now.
So you said how do I think Haaland's gonna do next season?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna keep it up. I don't think he's gonna be breaking any more records like that. I think he's gonna be in his future. He will continue to break records, but I don't think he's gonna do it like back to back to back. But I think he's gonna keep maintain that.
His prime numbers.
I think he's gonna keep doing around 30 goals a season, bro. Easily. 30 goals a season. That's why I have him at probably like 0.8 goals a game type of guy. He's gonna score a goal. He's not gonna go too long without not scoring. Especially you have him on penalties as well,
So wait, did he get Haaland's? You got Haaland's number, huh?
Yeah, I was very close. So he scored like 36 in the Premier.
How many goals you said he's gonna score this season? Did you get it or were you close?
38.
And how many did he get?
He got 36, but he played 2 less games.
I thought you got like 52 goals. That's all comes.
That's cap.
That's all comes.
He got 58 all games.
58?
He got 58 goals all season.
All games. All games. Yeah. And still has one more game.
And you think he's not gonna score next season?
No,
I think he's gonna maintain that. Like, he's gonna maintain it.
No, not can he score. I was asking, do you think he can maintain it? That's what I was like. Do you think Haaland can maintain this?
I thought Ryan was saying that he's not gonna score next season.
No. He's
gonna be like you think he'll be like Michu? Remember Michu when he came score them seasons and then after that he just stopped scoring.
No,
you think that's the Viking Michu?
Yo, you do know Haaland Michu is one of his idols. Respect Michu, bro. Listen,
Michu. Listen, Lem said Haaland's gonna get 20 goals.
Cold day in Swansea was a long fixture.
What Lem say?
He said
Haaland on the wall.
Bro, yeah, God.
He said Haaland's gonna get 20 goals next season.
Dog, let's
oh no. He said Haaland was gonna get 20 goals this season.
Well, that's what he said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, the guy said Alvarez would have scored more than Haaland, bro. This guy doesn't know what he's saying. But look, Alvarez is one game away from completing football, bro. In one season.
Doing what?
Winning everything.
In less than 1 year, he's
won World Cup.
He's won World Cup. He's won the Premier League. He's won the FA Cup. He's about to win the UCL, and I believe he was on the team during the Copa America. I believe.
Did he win the Community Shield?
Right.
The
Community Shield is going to be late. No, it's going to be later.
Yeah, later next year. He's going to play for Community Shield.
But he ain't winning this year.
No. But come on, bro. Who thinks
Liverpool won it this year, bro?
Who thinks to themselves Community Shield?
Yeah, he ain't gonna play football. He gotta get the play too.
The Carabao Cup is where you complete. The Carabao Cup.
Come on, man. Yo, everyone's talking about Camavinga and these players completing football. No, Alvarez is gonna do it in 1 year, bro. He's one game away from
the person that's completing.
That means he's eating the food off the table, off the stove.
The only person that's ever completed football is Kingsley Coleman. That's it.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Kingsley Coleman.
Kingsley Coleman has won everything in 3 different leagues, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. He's won the title in PSG, Juve, and Bayern Munich, and he's won the World Cup, and he's grabbed the Champions League. I think with Bayern, I believe. Yeah, I think he grabbed it with Bayern.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. That PSG title is shit.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, shit. The Premier League is the
He
Most
said the
difficult
PSG
title to
title
win.
is nothing.
It's
Oh,
nothing.
that's when he was young.
Yeah. He was young.
But
That's
Kingsley
like what's
Coleman
it
is a
called? That's
top
like
talent.
when Cole Palmer, when they say Cole Palmer Premier League winner. That was when Coleman was young.
Yeah.
They barely played like 7 games.
Fact. So
I
wait,
don't know.
listen.
Does Coleman even start?
For
Like,
what
right
back
now?
in the day, or are you talking about right now?
Yeah, right now he doesn't really
Yeah, of course.
start.
Yeah,
of
nah,
course.
he does. He
He be
does. He
starting.
starts now.
He be
does.
starting. He be starting.
He was the best player for Bayern against City. Like when I say best player, I mean
Sane
like
was missing like a motherfucker.
yeah, bro. But Sane was
Listen.
kind of good too.
Let's end on the FA Cup quickly, and let's just end on United, bro. You know.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I mean, shit, bro. The United thing, like I said, bro, I think the big thing was when I'm looking at the performance, I'm looking at Eriksen. I do think De Gea could have done better with that second goal, you know, like because it wasn't really a proper hit from Gundogan. Like he kicked it with his left foot. Like I understand that kind of Varane might have interfered with his vision a little bit, but still, I still think that De Gea should have saved that. And there's no, I mean, Ten Hag just needs to look at the players. They need to go in there, and they lost that. I feel like they didn't have enough fight in that game, bro. Yeah, that team had more possession, understood, but I saw players not going for duels. You know, I saw us not winning 50-50 balls. So I think that's something that Ten Hag needs to work on, and with signings, you know, transfers, you know, and to kind of go into, I don't know if where we're going next, but like.
Give one position. Give one position you would like to improve on for next season.
Bro, I think midfield is it's important that a replacement for Eriksen.
Yeah,
A replacement for Eriksen is important. Obviously, striker too, but that midfield is important, bro. Because when Eriksen's on form, we're a different animal. When he's off form, we drop down in quality. Just like those critical positions with Casemiro, with Rashford, but Eriksen is one of those two that we need to replace. So that's kind of why I don't understand like the Mason Mount transfer, bro. I mean, it looks like it's gonna happen, but you know, like if we're looking at it to improve our current team, yeah, I think that Mason Mount. But I don't see
how you gonna say Lulu's boy like that?
I don't. I mean,
But Mr. Man, if you go to any big club, you are a snake. You are absolute snake. But
why you say that?
nah, because he's a snake. He's a snake. No explanation needed.
talk to us.
But
I want to know.
the thing is, though, right? It's funny how Man United now they want Mason Mount, but when we bring up Mason Mount,
who said we want? We.
He's not good. He's not that. Clip, clap. Now I'm seeing clips. They're saying he's the next Paul Scholes. You see, this guy all stars.
Did not see that, boy. Those are fake
This guy all
fans.
stars.
But you know what?
I don't understand. I feel like Mason Mount is a replacement for Fred. I don't think he's coming to that 11. So that's why I'm like, if we get if Mason
Mount better not go United. He's correct.
If he comes right and Mason Mount starts, that means we didn't have a proper window, bro. If Mason Mount is in our 11,
over Bruno.
Mohamed,
you're gonna fund our money for a striker.
He'll start over Bruno.
Nah, bro. Okay. Would you say right?
Yo, Mount can't defend, bro.
Yeah.
The boy's not gonna put in no defensive work, bro.
Bro, like I don't get the if you're trying to improve the team, right? Yeah, I get it. I understand why you get Mount because I feel like Fred's gonna leave, and Mason Mount will help the squad. Yes, but Mason Mount is not coming in to improve that 11. When Eriksen came, he improved the 11. When Casemiro came, he improved the 11. When Varane and Martinez came, they came in and improved the 11. I don't see Mason coming and improving that 11.
Bro, the cheat code is get Harry Kane.
Well, yeah, let's see. That all that depends on the
Qatari. If you guys get Harry, but I think Harry Kane's going Madrid because Benzema just left. So, Madrid is about to pull a big transfer, and it's Harry Kane, bro.
Harry Kane doesn't speak Spanish.
But it don't matter. He speaks that money.
So y'all don't think they're gonna go for Mbappe? Y'all don't think they're gonna go for Mbappe?
Mbappe says he's staying at PSG next season.
He said that?
Yeah, he's already said that.
I thought Mbappe would eventually. I mean,
but
so,
look,
so
I mean,
do y'all think? Do y'all, if Man United and Real Madrid offered Harry Maguire the same amount, do you think he's gonna go to Real Madrid?
who?
Maguire will never go
I
to Real
mean,
Madrid.
No.
Harry Kane.
Oh yeah. He already said it. It came out on the. Well, he didn't say the rumor.
Kane.
The transfer media says
If he's
Harry
smart,
Kane
he'll
says
go
he
to
prefer
Madrid.
go Madrid. He prefers to go to Madrid. Of course he does, because he's wasted so much time of his life winning nothing. He needs to go to a club that's going to win him something for sure. United's not going to win him something for sure. He might go back to winning the Golden Boot again, for sure. He might beat Haaland for sure if he goes back to a top form United. But United's not going to win the Champions League next season for sure. For sure. Not with players like Eriksen. Not with players like. I mean, Sancho needs to get in form, but the way Sancho is right now, he's not gonna.
Yeah,
he's not.
nah, bro.
He's not.
But that game, I was so disappointed. Like,
Weghorst, bro. Come on, Weghorst. No.
But Weghorst was on loan though, so like,
He's going back next season.
Yeah. We're not re-signing him. He's going back to Wolfsburg. You gotta go back. We gotta go back. Oh yeah, I guess Burnley. He's on loan from Burnley, and they loaned us. So I guess he's going back to Burnley.
Oh, so he's staying in the Premier League.
Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay.
Oh shit, nigga back.
That boy say win.
You will not get rid of me.
But yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's it for United, bro. Like let's go to like some of the transfers. What?
That's it for United.
What else you want to say? You could see quiet, say something. I don't
Man
have nothing
United
else to
fans,
say.
are you guys really mad that you guys lost the FA Cup? Because I feel like Man City was clear favorites to win this one. Like, are you guys really that mad? Especially because you guys already have the Carabao.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. Like, you never want your rivals to win any trophies, especially if they beat you in the final, bro. Like 100%. Like, and on top of that, I wanted that cup, bro. Like, I wanted that cup. I wanted us to have the domestic doubles. So yeah, 100%. But it is what it is, bro. Like, you could see, like, this is what really needs to. I'm gonna show y'all what's really wrong with United, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not even
show the Qatarians.
So whilst you're looking that up, let me ask you one more question. Right? Was Ten Hag a successful season? Like, did he have a successful season?
100%. 100%. This was wrong with United. This guy right here, bro. The Glazers. Look at this guy. Look at who the City have and United have, bro. This is really what's wrong with United. But yeah, I think Ten Hag had
Moran shook the shit out of his hand when he saw him. Nigga gripped him.
Ten Hag had an incredible season, bro. You can see, like, you got to look at how United were playing before. Like, Ten Hag is the reason we even lost 2-1. If it was another team, another manager, it could have been like, it would have been more goals. Because look at the people he's playing, bro. He had Sancho there. You know what I'm saying? Like, not really doing anything, bro.
Are you using Sancho? Wait. Are you saying Sancho is a hindrance on Ten Hag's ability?
No. I'm saying that because he doesn't have.
The way you said it, it's like he doesn't have quality players
to play his style. Is his style counter-attacking football, or is it like possession based? What is it?
Yeah, I'm saying a little bit of that. It's just not Sancho, right? It's not just Sancho alone. Like, it's the team. You look at, they were asking him this season, where did you feel like it really break down? He said playing from the back. Like, we weren't able to progress the ball from the back. Not having Varane being injured doesn't help us out. So then who comes in? Lindelof, yeah, he's good, but it's a huge drop off in quality, right? So you have people like Varane. Even in a right back situation, Delo did well in the first half. Wan-Bissaka's did well, but that's still not the level we need to be at, right? So then Eriksen also. I've came in and say Eriksen's been great, but he's the first one they always sub out. In 60 minutes, he take him out, he loses power. So if you combine all of this, and it's his first season, everything, I think he did a good job. So when you start giving him the players he needed, but look what Guardiola and Pep and they came in, but how many players did they sign? Like 4, 5, 6 players. You know what I'm saying? Go get them the players they need. You know, I'm not gonna say and go buy you a new squad, but you need to fund. You need to give him the money to buy the players he needs to play the way he needs to play. I mean, if Ten Hag really wants to change the hair, bro, I'll say change it too. I mean, I think the hair is good enough to where you can change like all the guys up front and then come back to him next season, the next transfer window. I think he's good enough. But if Ten Hag really wants to change him, you need to give him that money, because then you can really, really back him and see what he's gonna do. Bro, I've seen Ten Hag, like, bro, that city beating City, that's not no small joke. We beat Barcelona, bro. We beat all these teams. So he's shown that he knows what he's doing, and he's getting a tune out of the players. You know what I'm saying? He's getting a tune out of the players. Luke Shaw playing a center back. That's crazy. Against Man City and still looking.
So wait, do you expect his style of football to be properly instilled next season, or do you still think no?
I think if you ask me, do I expect us to win next season or want us to win? Yes, but realistically, I think it's gonna be the third year, because when you sign, let's say you're giving 5-6 players, you don't really know how everything's gonna gel. You might need another season. Now, I'm not saying that's an excuse not to go and challenge for and win trophy. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna still expect that, but if you tell me instill his style, like if you look at the way Pep City players are playing, you can bring anyone in and out. They all know what they're doing. All know the formation. That takes time. So if you bring 5-6 new players to learn the system and then learn how the team works and everything with the Prem, that's gonna take maybe a season. So if you ask me fully, by the third season, there's no excuse. No excuse about not understanding.
So Man United should win the Prem in 4 years.
Nah. Next, bro, I expect my team to win every year, bro. Next year, as we start, we get the players. I'm expecting you guys to win it. Win a cup. Like, I'm not sitting there saying Man United should win in 4 years. Nah. Fuck no. I'm not gonna say that.
Mm-hmm. I just okay. I'm just surprised. It's good to see you like humble again. It's good. At least I said it's good to see them humble again and honest about their team and realistic, because
they'll be back shouting soon.
Yeah,
that shit happens in periods.
Yeah.
Look, it is what it is, bro. We lost. It's okay, bro. We know where we at. So
yeah,
but yeah,
keep the Glazers, man. They're doing a good job.
Bro.
Aaron like you're talking about Ten Hag, bro. If the Glazers didn't get Ten Hag, you know what I'm saying?
Glazers didn't get John Martyr,
and they came to support today too.
And the Glazers hired John Martyr, bro. Like, it's still their decisions. Like,
give them more chance.
Yo, Gundogan got offered a contract
for Man City.
Gundogan what?
Yeah.
He did what?
He got offered a contract.
Talks right now for a contract.
Is Gundogan
Pep is watching.
Is Gundogan more important than KDB in your team? You think?
No.
But I think Gundogan is top 5 most important players. He's just after Rodri.
Top 5.
He's probably the last top. Rodri, I think he's number 5. Rodri is. I think I put Rodri as number 1. Right now, this season I put Rodri as number 1.
Okay.
KDB 2. Haaland 3.
You know what? That's a good question. What is everyone's top 5 most important players of your squad this season?
You have to always understand that, because then when you have top 5 leaving you have to understand that position needs to be replaced. So Gundogan, they needs to be a massive player, and that's probably why they're about to extend him, because they realize how important he is.
So you say his
what he has, you can't train that. You can't train to be there in the big moments.
Right. Where you putting Gundogan?
What's yours?
Yeah, I think it's number 5. He's probably number 5.
Okay.
I'll go Thiago Silva. I'll go with What's his
Oh,
name?
bro. You see, I thought Reese would be in number one, but okay, fair enough.
Oh no particular order.
Oh,
Nah, we do
nah.
it in
What do you
order.
mean? No, we're doing
We
it
do
in
it in
order,
order.
bro.
Order.
In order,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Thiago Silva. That's the captain. I'm gonna go with Thiago Silva.
Nigga, Aspie
And
your
then
captain. What the hell?
who?
Aspie's your club captain. What the hell?
Yeah, club. We have multiple captains. That's winning teams. You need
That's
multiple
a club.
captains. Well, I'll go
Fair
Thiago
enough.
Silva. And then
Yeah.
second, I'm gonna go with Reece James for sure.
Okay.
And then third, I'm gonna go with Enzo. And then
Mm-hmm.
fourth, I'm gonna put Lewis Hall. It is unfortunate that he didn't get to
Wait,
play.
what?
And we're talking about the context of this season.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, this
Oh,
season.
so
Come on, this season.
Yeah.
This top five always flowing.
Because I could be like Kante and all this shit, but Kante wasn't really fit. So
Yeah,
I gotta
true,
pick,
true,
people who was fit. So I'm going with that. And also I'm gonna go ahead and put what's his called? Badia Shield. I'll put Badia Shield fifth.
I see that. That's mad. Okay. The Lewis Hall one surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have played more, man. It would have made a difference.
Yeah,
But it is what
He
it is.
played well against United though. He was an outlet on that left.
Nah, he's
Facts.
tough still. He's tough. Like,
Yeah,
he's
I
a
like
tough
that.
guy,
Yeah.
fam.
Yeah, he's a fighter.
Like he's and
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
damn.
How about
If I'm
Arsenal?
saying, well, for Arsenal, I would say number one, Martin Odegaard. Can't lie.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, I would say him number one. Bakayo number two. Yeah. Saliba number three. And I'm gonna go Saliba, Zinchenko, and this is a tough one, but I'm gonna go Ramsdale. I'm gonna go Ramsdale.
Ramsdale. Okay.
Yeah, I think he was
Okay.
very important for us. Like not very, but in terms of how we play football from the back and that, he's very important for us, bro.
I feel like people are 50-50 with Saliba and Gabriel. Like I hear like people at MB that are screaming that Gabriel camp. They put Gabriel over Saliba. But I
Do you
feel
know
like
what? Yeah,
you're opposite.
I hear what they're saying, but if we're talking about who was more important this season, I would say, like, if you ask me who was our best defender, it would be Gabriel. But who was more important, I think it was Saliba.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I was just about to say when you was giving your top five, I wanted to say I was surprised. I thought all Arsenal fans understood Saliba to be the most important player because as soon as Saliba got injured, that's when you guys lost the race. That's the only reason. That's the only reason you guys lost that race. If Saliba never got injured, I believe
I said this year. From when he left, we conceded like 9 goals in like 2 games, bro.
2 games, yeah, and y'all started losing.
Prior to that, we conceded 9 goals in like 11 matches. Yeah. Like it was it was ridiculous.
And then Arteta didn't know how to deal with it without Saliba.
Yeah,
it's like the season literally got tossed.
He was definitely a very important player for us. Definitely. And it's not even on the defending team, bro. It's the way he plays. The way he plays out from the back, it's amazing, bro. Like he sees everything. He's tall. He can ping a pass. He can see the whole pitch, and he's very comfy on the ball. Like that's something for someone that big. You wouldn't expect him to be that comfortable, but he is. So
he's a bit like John Stones type of player. Bill.
Yeah.
Big and comfortable on the ball.
Yeah, man. And Stones, look how class he's been.
Yeah.
So I think he needs to sign a contract, bro. Let me not even stop talking.
I thought he had already.
Nah, he's not, man. He's the only one left. So
you think he's gonna do it?
Yeah, he will.
I don't know.
Listen.
It's touch and it seems like it's touch and go.
I hope so.
I think the problem. It sounds like maybe the problem is, what's probably taking the hold up is the fact that he's injured. A lot of the clubs they use that opportunity to like beat down on the price that you're supposed to pay this guy because it's unsure the injury, like how much playing time he's gonna get.
Yeah, but
but I'm sure him after being so close to winning the league and thinking to himself, like he's probably thinking to himself. I'm sure he's thinking, if I wasn't injured, we never lost this thing. He's probably thinking that so he definitely wants to try again. I'm sure he definitely wants to stay in the Prem. I know that he wants to stay in the Prem.
Do you know what it is? He needs to just give us another 2-3 years. 2, I would say. If we're serious in the next, listen, I set high expectations. In the next 2 years, we should win the league. We should. I don't see why not. 2 years with this team, they're 2 years older. Not even 2, but 3 years older. Together, playing with each other, with good players coming in. Like, why not? Do you get what I'm saying? So he needs to give us another 2 years and let's see what we do in it. Because if we don't hold the league in the next 2 years, I can expect him to leave. Do
you trust your board with transfers?
So far, yeah. Honestly, so far, obviously, there's a couple of players that we should have got, but for the most part,
to me, Arsenal had the best. Arsenal probably had the best transfer window this season.
Right.
If you think
for
about it.
That's what I said. Like,
I'm thinking the entire window.
To be fair, when you have certain signings,
summer and winter.
Considering both, who really made signings that was needed? Not just you probably signed a big player, you probably signed a massive player and whatever it is. But
that's a good point. We gotta see who won the window
that really were used, that were utilized. Arsenal.
I was going to say Liverpool, but
who did Liverpool bring in?
Liverpool's not a bad shot.
Gakpo, and they brought in
Gakpo,
Nunez.
Darwin. Yeah. Well, yeah. I think the top three definitely like United, Liverpool, and Arsenal. But if you think about who had the most successful season,
but then if you think about, obviously Chelsea didn't work out, but bro, the players they brought in was quality.
The players they brought in.
But nah. Chelsea can't be.
But Chelsea can't be in the top
two. I think as a stop. I don't know if it's top one of impact of this season now, but it's top up there. Like I said, top.
You said also Arsenal. You said also Arsenal.
He's Arsenal. He said Chelsea.
Nah, I don't think Chelsea can be there, bro.
No, Chelsea's not in the top.
If we say
Chelsea,
no,
but
if we're saying in the context of like who won the window this season, I don't think it could be Chelsea with them being where they are, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why I can't put number one. I'll say top 5 then. I'll say top 5.
Yeah, top 5.
Somewhere.
They're probably right after.
Yeah. You can't,
like the January saved it. If it was just solely summertime, then cool. But the January saved it. That's why I said that.
I can't.
Like Chelsea,
Chelsea
definitely got the most talent this window.
Getting the players, but this season
they didn't utilize it.
They didn't contribute.
Exactly.
100%. I'll put Liverpool before Chelsea. I'll put Liverpool before Chelsea. I'll put United before Chelsea. You know what I'm saying?
So what you say, Mohammed? Let me hear your top 4. Because we talking about 4 clubs.
I gotta see who else Liverpool got. Because Nunez,
Man United.
I would like to talk trash about Nunez, but I think still he scored enough goals. Gakpo talk shit about him, but I think he showed up, especially in the big games too. So, but I gotta know who else they brought. Those are the only 2 that are coming to my head right now. Arsenal got Jesus, but Jesus, how we rated him? Like,
and they got Melo Otto Melo.
You make a
good
point.
The Brazilian.
Arthur Melo played like 2.5 seconds.
Mohammed, you're right.
Yeah, but they still brought him in. Shit, it's a bad. That's a bad signing right there.
Chelsea probably had a better window than Liverpool.
They only brought 2 players.
Liverpool didn't secure European football, did they? They didn't.
Yeah, they're in the Europa League.
Nah, we
didn't achieve shit, but the amount of players that they have to buy in the summertime to fix their team, we have minimized that. That's why I'm saying
exactly.
that.
So you guys probably picked above Liverpool. So for me,
they need a lot of positions.
It depends on how you're looking at. What are we judging a successful window? I'm judging a successful window and the players you brought and how they contributed to the team. To bring the team where they are. And if we're looking at it that,
but
you can't put Chelsea. You can't put Chelsea above Liverpool.
No. But you have to take into account the talent as well. How much have we? How much?
Chelsea bought a lot of players, so yes, they brought in a lot of talent. But how much of that talent really like?
We are being crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
but what I'm asking, okay, so do you think? No. But then we have to think ourselves. Like you have to also consider like the players you brought in
for 50 million, bro.
Factz.
Could Chelsea have been in a worse position, bro? That's the question. Could Chelsea have been in a worse position?
I mean, you at Chelsea, I feel like they're in a very worse, but they were like a few points away from relegation.
January.
Yeah, but I'm trying to say, if they didn't make those transfers, would they be relegation? That's the question. It's like,
yeah.
More so, the real question is
came in and they didn't have a lot of time to fix anything. They just had to play.
Right.
But next season, we're gonna really see. Okay, what they're.
This man had asked me quite
these players just came in. They were handed a bad situation. They were never handed a serious coach. You know,
ask me this season.
But you can't. But wait, who are you gonna put Chelsea above? In a better.
No. So I just want to take it back. I mean, if we're really gonna make a top 5, Chelsea's probably gonna place in that 5. That's the only way I can see them placing in that 5. Because I agree. I probably have them at 5. If I'm just basing off, was the chances of success? Chelsea's at 5. Because I have to say Newcastle is top 3.
Exactly.
Newcastle
you got to put Newcastle up there
is
too.
top 3. So if I was going to do it, then I still want to put Arsenal up there just because the players came, they got a lot of playing time, and they nailed. I mean, come on, any other club in the city, you want the Premier.
I think Arsenal. I'm not mad at Arsenal being up there too.
Arsenal 1. Then I go Arsenal 1. I'll go Newcastle 2.
I'm mad from I'm putting Newcastle 1, Arsenal 2nd.
All right. Newcastle 1, Arsenal 2nd. I got it in the reverse. Then I got United. I got United 3. I got United 3, but
I'm not mad at that.
Most of that transfer, I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of the ranking I give that transfer was getting Casemiro to come to United and then trusting in him to play every game. That's
if Casemiro never came, bro, I don't think no one will be chatting about Man United transfer.
I don't know where I put you guys.
Lissandro.
Bro, no one was hyping up Lissandro like that, bro.
No. We're not talking about hyping up. We're talking about looking at listen. We're looking at the end of the season now. Who had the better window? Looking at everything.
I agree with you, dog. No.
I'm
you know
saying,
why the Lissandro move was big? Because he did what no other manager could do. Was say, fuck you, Maguire, get on the bench, Lissandro, get in. That's what every manager should have done. Every manager should have been doing that.
No, right. What I'm talking about is you said because of Cass, and I said fact. The reason why from my point is, if Man United never signed Casemiro,
the season would have been done, fam.
And they still got Lissandro, and they finished where they finished. We wouldn't have. We were not ranking their signings because we all know they needed a defender.
Yeah, we all know that.
But we were shocked that they actually got a DM and who actually performed.
Yeah. That was I go down and I already told you. I think Casemiro is the number 1 signing for the season. There's no player that came in there and really lifted up the club.
Bro.
Even though people want to say Haaland. City could have probably still won the Prem without Haaland. That's what I want to say. But United, that team before Casemiro, bro, there's no way you're in any final. You should not have a cup.
But who else would say it's a success? Which other signing in Minor will say it's a success?
Lissandro Martinez.
So Martinez, Casemiro, and who?
Lissandro.
That's it.
I mean, that's
far, that's it.
Yeah, but what I just want to say is Casemiro is so heavy.
No, well, Bruno, sorry.
You know,
Bruno wasn't signed this season.
This season. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about just signings. My bad.
I think it's Bruno, Casemiro. I mean, it's Casemiro, Eriksen, Eriksen too.
Eriksen, chill.
Eriksen.
Yeah.
Chill,
bro. I'll put him as a success. Yeah.
Was he in terms of the whole duration of the season? I would just really I wouldn't put it in the list that we're trying to create right now.
I'll give Casemiro and Lissandro Martinez an A. I'll give Eriksen a B-.
Let me ask you this. I got one question. So
probably a C+.
Who brought in Eriksen?
It's still a pass.
I think Ten Hag.
No, I'll give him a C, bro.
I'll say Ten Hag.
All right, but let me say I think what Eriksen was brought in to do it was a success. He did what he was brought in to
Yeah,
do.
exactly. That's what I'm
Make a
saying. Yeah.
pass.
But then I think when Casemiro came and played, I think he lifted that standard up a little bit, and I think that takes it away from what Eriksen can get to. So what Casemiro brings to that midfield? Casemiro is a Champions League winning midfield player, bro. That's what he is. He's
four times.
4 times, bro. So
4 times.
no, Eriksen should not be in a midfield with Casemiro the way he's playing right now. I mean, prime Eriksen, 100%. Yeah, prime Eriksen for sure. But just respect it. But I mean, the Eriksen from this season, again, what he was asked to do, I'm sure he got it done.
Yeah, 100%.
But what Casemiro needs to win titles, I don't think Eriksen has it in his pockets, bro. I don't think he has that type of facilities.
I think, and that's why I'm saying we need to improve him next season. But when we're looking at transfers, who's up there in like the list we're doing right now, you can't ignore Eriksen. That's what I'm saying.
You can't ignore him, but I don't think he's the main reason that I'm
No.
United. United up there.
So let me roll back into this, right? So everyone gave their top 5 important. My top 5, and y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Number 1 is Lisandro Martinez. 2 is Casemiro. 3, Bruno Fernandes. 4,
we're doing all times signings.
No, I'm doing like 5 important this season. Players important.
Not just signings. Okay.
Yeah. So 4 will be Rashford. 5, the 5th. God.
Come on, bro. You already know who it is. It has
Varane.
to be the hair, dog. The hair. Come on.
I mean, I was gonna say the hair or Varane. They could take it, whoever. The hair or Varane. And I'll shout out.
He won Golden Glove. He won Golden Glove.
Yeah, he won the Golden Glove. Yeah. So I think that's what it is. But I think Newcastle's gonna be a big shout. And I don't know if y'all saw this, but Newcastle are looking at a Gambian player, Yankumba Minte.
From
you know what I'm saying? The Gambia, I think Udinese. So I think they're scouting him. Actually, they're like in talks to sign him right now, bro. Like I think it's like an 18-year-old kid.
Yep.
That would be love.
That's big. That's big.
Yeah, that would be big, bro.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, we just got knocked out of the under 20. I think in the quarterfinals, the team went all the way to the quarterfinals, so that's pretty big. Too.
Yeah.
The under 20s because the World Cup happening right now.
Yeah. Nah, that's big, and we beat France, right? Yeah. So that's love, man. So I hope I see that. And another crazy thing, bro, we have Benzema and Zlatan retiring, bro.
No, Benzema didn't retire.
Benzema didn't retire.
No. Sorry, Benzema leaving Real Madrid and Zlatan retiring.
So let me read this out for you guys. So Benzema's contract is 638 million for 3 years. It's crazy money.
Wow.
638.
Wow.
643. Sorry, he signed it already.
He signed it already.
Wow.
So that's about like 215 a year.
Yeah. So to put that in context, Messi signed for 300 million for 3 years at PSG. That's double that.
Wow.
That's double that. So I was just telling my friends, I think Messi's contract, because he has one for Saudi Arabia right now. He hasn't signed, right? But this bill on the table, I think he's gonna up it. And I was just saying that we might see the biggest sports contract in the world because these guys they're flexing heavy money.
The Saudis.
The Saudis. Oh, you say who's gonna get that contract? I think Messi might break the record because Benzema's contract is massive, bro.
Who has the contract in all sports? Is it gonna be Benzema now?
I don't know. I'm waiting to see. He hasn't signed it. When he signs it, it probably is. I know like Patrick Mahomes has like 500 and something. I heard that was the biggest ever.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. But I'm talking about Messi about to sign the biggest ever.
Yeah.
You're talking about sports.
Yeah.
Nah, that's gonna be love, bro.
Wendy Williams.
But you got to think like Benzema is in that best position right now. He's not like when Ronaldo went there, he already went to Inter Milan. I mean, or Juventus, then come to United. But they get in like a Benzema that's just coming off his really like his prime too. So I think he deserves that, winning all the
And he could
trophies.
easily go to the must too, because right there.
Yeah, well, I just want to say that. Like, I was a little surprised because when they first had the rumor going around, and then I was just like, why would he go? And then I saw he said on yesterday in the media, he said, why would I leave Real Madrid? And then the guy leaves the next day. But anyway,
He said that's
I was confused, dog. But
Oh, I
I
didn't
was
know he
just
said
saying,
that.
when he
But
said
the
he wasn't
money,
going
bro.
to leave, when he said he wasn't going to leave, I was like, yeah, why would this guy leave when he just won the Ballon d'Or last season, bro? That makes no
But
sense.
his playing time was going to be like Real Madrid are looking to change their team.
But let me go to this. Yeah, but then today I realized that, hey, if all of a sudden you realize my career is going down, which it is, and then you just had this massive season last season, you better take that time to go and make the most out of that hype.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he's done. He knows he's gonna retire. He knows he was lucky enough to have a massive season last season. He's made the most out of it.
Yeah, you won the Champions League. I don't know if he's won the World Cup though. I don't think he was back around when they won the World Cup.
Nah, he has not won the World Cup. It would have been nice for him. Like, it would have been crazy to see. But he would have, even if they won it last season, he would have not, right? Because he still didn't join the team, right? He played for the Euro.
Yeah, but not the World Cup.
He didn't get picked up for the World Cup.
Yeah.
And he's retired from the World Cup. Is he not?
Yeah.
I mean, he's retired from international.
For France, yeah. I think so too. But he's done well, bro. He's done well.
No,
go get your
come
bag,
on,
bro. Go get
Benzema
your bag.
is a top 3 Real Madrid player ever. He's for me. He is a top 3 ever. Ever.
I don't know.
Yeah, he is.
Who's ahead of him?
Who's ahead
of him?
Yeah, that's tough. I'm not a Real Madrid fan, but
I'm not a big Real Madrid fan either. But
I'll see who's ahead of him.
I have big Real Madrid friends, the big fans, and that's one of the things that someone was tweeted around, like, you know, is Benzema a top 5? And my friend who's a diehard Madrid fan, he says he's number 3. I didn't ask him who was in front of him though. But
for you, I mean, you gotta think about niggas like Raul, niggas like.
Yeah, I think Raul and them will definitely go. But come on, listen to this. Here's why this guy is definitely for me. When I think about it, he's there, right?
Bill.
He's been captain.
Fuck no.
He's been captain. He's been captain. He lost Ronaldo. They were bringing in big guys. Those guys did nothing for them. Ramos and them did nothing. He still stayed there. Then when you all thought he would not win it, he won it. Then he won the Ballon d'Or. He's won like 5 Champions Leagues with these guys. You know, he's the highest goal scorer ever for Madrid.
He's the highest goal scorer ever.
Yeah.
Who?
For Madrid, is he not? Does he not have the Champions League goal or something like that?
I have no idea.
You talking about Champions? Hold on. Yeah. Look, hold on. Right. You saying a lot.
No. It's one. No. My bad. It's one of them. It's either most goals or most Champions League goal. He has one of them. Maybe it's not most goals. I'm sure Di Stefano probably has still more. I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta check.
Let's check.
And niggas like Ronaldo scored a lot of goals, bro.
No, Ronaldo definitely has probably the most Champions League goals for them. I don't know. He's probably in the top 3.
Wait, who has more goals for? Wait, I thought about who that has all the goals for Real Madrid.
All right, let's get some confirmation.
Hold on, I'm checking right now. Most goals.
Yeah, that's Benzema. Shout out to Benzema though. That'd be dope. But damn, when you do that, Nick?
I think he's there.
So Ronaldo has 450. Benzema is second with 352. Raul is third with 323, and Di Stefano is 269.
Come on, yeah. So let's go back. Come on, you have to think. Benzema stayed there longer. He has more Champions Leagues for Madrid than Ronaldo. He has a Ballon d'Or, and he's only second to Ronaldo in goal scoring. He is top 3 players all time.
I gotta let Real Madrid fans say that, but for me, I see what you say, and I think that especially that Champions League, the one they had last year, when no one expected them to get it, that's big.
And then listen to this,
that's big.
And he's top 5 most appearances. The only people that have had more appearances in a Real Madrid shirt than Benzema is Sergio Ramos,
Casillas, bro.
Sanchez, Casillas, and Raul.
Yeah, I can't.
So he's
I don't know. I mean, look, Real Madrid fans don't really respect they don't respect their legends, bro. So they don't. So like, I don't know. Casillas was disrespected. Raul was disrespected. So,
but I don't think they'll disrespect Benzema though. I don't think they will. I think they love Benzema.
He's leaving at the right time, so you won't really get disrespected. Like you leave it on the high. So look, they were throwing him up.
But I also feel like if you think about it, a lot of Benzema feels like one of their own. If you think about it, a lot of these players were Galacticos. They brought them in big money. this is our guy. But they brought in Benzema and they had other people shining, but Benzema stayed. And then when he was his turn to shine, he stayed. He still stayed. He won them the titles, and now he's asking to leave after retirement. You know, it's like
I mean, I could throw the Casillas that was there as a kid.
Who's a bigger legend, Ramos or Benzema?
I want to say Benzema right now. I want to say Benzema. I want to say
that's a good question.
I think Ramos has never won anything without Ramos has never been the most important player to the team. Benzema has been. He's won the secondary player, and he's won it.
Ramos had his time.
Ramos was pretty important, though.
Was like, if he's not number one, he's number two, and he played with big players.
I agree. But come on, you cannot. Okay, so the things you have to give Ramos. All right, you have appearances. You've been the captain. You've won the titles. Benzema has that, all of that. Plus, has the stats for the goals. He has a Ballon d'Or season with Madrid. You know. And he has one more title than every single guy we're comparing him to.
But Ramos has been shining even way before Benzema even stepped foot in Real Madrid. Like, he was shining when he was like 18, playing at right back and stuff.
Yeah, I
in the El Clásicos too, he was a big figure. Like him, Pepe back there, like causing menace and shit. Like, Ramos was a big, very important player for Real Madrid. It's a tough conversation though.
It's a tough conversation. I'm sure you could, and I would accept.
You can't just easily be like Benzema over Ramos, but go.
But I think the fact that he's even in the conversation just shows that like where he pulled, and he brought himself there too.
No, that's facts.
I like to think of it like the same time. I remember Lebs and I had the big debate when I did not put Company in my top 3 all time, and it's just like, yeah, you have to understand that for those guys you just give them the respect, but there's nothing that you can really show to say, well, this is the proof. The pudding, you just have to be there to understand the importance they played.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You understand what I'm saying? But then
Benzema has the stats also behind.
Yeah, Benzema has the proof to back his pudding, bro.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Well, as a defender for Ramos, what will be his stats? Will it be clean sheets and
the
stuff, tackling?
The World Cup.
I think for defenders, you just have to be there, bro. You just have to be there in the big moments. It's like just understanding how big of it's like for me, understanding how big of a defender John Stone was this season for us. Like, you just have to be there when he was knocking the ball off the line.
Yeah, to see that, to know that. Yeah,
or when he was scoring those big time goals when you did not expect the defender to score. You just kind of have to be there.
It's like how niggas comparing. It's how like people are comparing. I think he might have taken PKs, but it's like people coming.
Ramos was taking PKs.
But that's what I'm saying. I said he was. That's what I'm saying. I was correcting myself. Now I'm saying that it's like people compare Vidic and Van Dijk. Like, you gotta be there to really see how important he was. I mean, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think I would be curious to see what a Real Madrid fan will say.
Yeah. And I'm sure that you get them all. Probably the old school players will probably stick to Ramos because they're like, damn, I saw this guy grow up when he wasn't even the big player, become the big player, win the title.
Yeah. And the World Cup, bro. I'm saying that World Cup too. I mean, I know he wasn't that's at Spain, but
yeah, that's for Spain. Like, we're talking about for your club. If you have to think about it, like when Ramos started becoming successful with all those champions, like Benzema was there in the shadows, bro, all the time.
That's true. Okay.
Where will you put him, Lulu? You wouldn't put him top 3? How about top 5?
Benzema. I'll say top 5.
Yeah, I won't be mad at top 5. Because you got to think about niggas like Casillas too, bro. Like, there was a time where Casillas was third goalkeeper, bro, and for a long time. Like, every record.
Okay.
Cannavaro.
Exactly, bro.
Okay, here's the way I differentiate.
Carlos.
My last point on
it. We haven't even talked to Zizou yet.
Zidane.
Right, so let me ask you this, right?
Kaka.
True. All them players you listed, right? All them players you listed, what did they have in common? What do you think about it? They were all played on the same team. They all played together. They won titles together. Everyone left Benzema. He's already top dog. Come on, bro. The man fucking.
Yeah, but he was playing with the same team though. From when they left, a new team came, and he was playing with the same team for years now. Him, Modric, Cruz, the back line, Carvajal. You know what I mean? They played together for a little bit now. So I mean, you can't forget about people like Cannavaro. You know what I mean? Him too. He won a Ballon d'Or too whilst at Real Madrid.
Okay, I get what you're saying now. I understand it. Like, and I'm not trying to say Benzema has to be in top 3, especially because I'm not Madrid fan. Well, for me, if I had to look on it as who are the best players to play for Madrid, I'm putting Benzema in the top 3. And the reason being is Benzema is, except Ronaldo, the only player I've seen who's the guy that's won it. If they don't have him, they're not winning it. That's simple. If Benzema was not on that team, I don't care if they had Ronaldo, I don't care if they had Messi. It had to be Benzema. That was the only player that could have won that for them. For me. And all those guys we listed, the common thing was they played with each other. They all won the titles together. So we don't know who to give it to. Who was the guy? You could say Ronaldo for 3 of them. Easily. And I tell you, it wouldn't be Benzema when Benzema was in the shadows. But last year, there's only one guy who you could give that to. And
How about R9?
That's another one too.
I don't think Ronaldo is one of the greatest players. He's one of the greatest players ever, just not the greatest player. Not just a great. He was a bigger player than just Madrid. His legacy is not with Madrid. Guy's a legend.
Ooh, Ronaldo.
I gotta look at the numbers, but I don't know. Yeah, I gotta look.
He created a lot of shit.
I'm looking at it right now. Ronaldo R9 is not even in the top 10 goal scorer. So in the top 10 is 171.
Nah, but I think
it's not stats, bro.
I think if you're saying top 3, it's stats, but it's more than stats, right? If you're saying top 3,
but if we're talking about legends for the club, we have to talk about longevity.
Bro, that nigga got a standing ovation at Old Trafford. I've never seen Benzema get a standing ovation from an opposition team.
But Ronaldo, you're mixing it up. It's like people. It's like one day this little child telling you Messi's the PSG legend. No, he's not. Messi's a legend. And he's going to get respect no matter what club he's wearing. He's going to get respect.
Wait, how many years okay. I see your point, what you're trying to say. How many years has Benzema, Ronaldo been at Real Madrid for? How many years was he there?
R9.
Yeah, R9.
No, the guy probably spent like 4 seasons.
4?
Probably like 4 seasons.
Hold on, let me see.
Let's see, because that will determine. I think what you're trying to say is that because he didn't stay in Real Madrid for too long, so that's why.
Yeah, the longevity has to count.
He's a football legend. I don't know. We gotta see that. So I remember Inter and also Real Madrid. Carry on.
He stayed 5 seasons. 5 seasons.
5 seasons? That's a long time.
That's a long time.
Okay, but to put that into perspective, so let me put something into perspective for you before you say it's a long time. Before that, he stayed at Inter Milan for 5 seasons.
There you go. 5 + 5 = 10.
But he had he had the most caps for Real Madrid than any other team, though.
There you go.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, 177. But the thing, like you're saying, right? It's if you gotta add all of it, right? I mean, you're making but the point is the fact that Benzema is like these are the players we're saying are best of all time.
Ronaldo never won the Champions League for Madrid. I don't think so.
What? What's one more time?
I'm
never
looking it
won?
up now.
Nah,
he never did what?
Win the Champions League
with Real Madrid?
Yeah,
I don't know.
But that seems weird. Huh? There's no way they didn't win it for 5 years.
Man, Ronaldo.
But I'm looking at the stats and it's just saying knocked out.
Ronaldo did way more than being a Champions League for Real Madrid. He brought a lot of shit. If it wasn't for Ronaldo being there, Benzema wouldn't have been there. Like Ronaldo opened the game.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? Like he opened the gates.
Dog, I think people. I think when people think of Ronaldo, they're not thinking of a Real Madrid player. It's like
they're just thinking of Ronaldo.
It's like Cristiano Ronaldo himself. It's like Cristiano Ronaldo himself. Like you think that. So okay, Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, he is He's a Madrid legend, but it's not because. It's because of what he did. Like, he actually won 3 titles back-to-back over there, bro. Like, how could he not be? He has the most goals over there, bro. How could he not be? But Ronaldo, we're talking about Nazario Ronaldo. He doesn't have that type of...
Who?
My legacy here is written in stone. It's not written in stone. It's not written in stone.
I think, I agree. I think Ronaldo is not Real Madrid. His legacy is just like... I think he really
it transcends the club.
It's the position.
I'm not putting Benzema over Ronaldo, man.
It's not about the club for Ronaldo Nazario.
It's about the position. It's really the football
it's
striker.
Football.
He's a striker.
You're gonna
If you are a
when
football
you
legend,
when
you
you
gotta
think of
be in
Ronaldo
your club
Nazario,
legend too,
you
automatically.
dude, when you think of R9, you're gonna think of him in a Brazilian shirt, bro. Just close your eyes and think about it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Now, all
That's
I see
facts.
is his haircut, but
Exactly,
Nah,
bro.
at the
I
World Cup,
remember. Yeah, shit. I remember the hat trick at United. So
Come on, bro. No guy that played for both Barcelona and Madrid could be a Madrid legend, bro.
yeah, nah, facts.
man, come on, man. Like he
But now
did
but
that,
that's
man.
interesting though. I want to see.
Come
Figo,
on, man.
We
Come
got X
on.
food. We got
Yo,
X
bro,
food.
I'm talking to you. No Madrid diehard fan will ever claim R9 to be
Hold
their
on.
legend.
Let me
And
text
it
food.
goes
Let me
back
text
all
food.
the way.
yeah, you gotta text him.
This guy came from Barcelona to Madrid, bro.
Nah, wait, nah. It wasn't a Barca, Inter, then Real Madrid, or was it Barca? 'Cause I thought the only person that did
No,
Barca
yeah,
Real Madrid was Figo.
it is Barca, then Inter, then Real Madrid.
Yeah. You can't put Benzema over Ronaldo, bro. And shout out to Benzema for sure. Like
No,
that
no,
is
no.
top striker,
As a
but
Madrid legend, I'm putting Benzema over Ronaldo. I believe everyone will
okay,
agree.
hey,
I'm
listen.
telling you.
Me,
The Madrid-
I'm going Ronaldo, bro. I'm going Ronaldo. No way. Me, I'm going Ronaldo.
as their legend. We're not talking about just a player. I understand what you're saying. Ronaldo's a bigger and better player.
Who brought more fear to the opposition, Ronaldo or Benzema, when they step foot on the pitch?
Again, we're talking about two
Oh, it's
different
late.
things. Mohammed, you see what I'm saying? Right? We're talking about two different things. I'm not talking about Benzema being a more threatening player. I'm not talking about him being a better player for Madrid. He was not a better player for Madrid. Ronaldo's
Now,
a
the
better
reason why
player.
I ask is because we gotta account for all of these things. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but then
it's cool that you're
Let
bringing.
me ask you that. Let me ask you that. All of those titles, again, another thing, all of those titles we just spoke about, those legends we just spoke about, they played in teams where you're supposed to win that. Last season, Benzema was not supposed to win the Champions League, bro. You know, he won the Ballon d'Or.
Last
He's
season,
everything that everything those players have,
X food.
like they just have a bit of it. Benzema is one of the only players to have it all. He has the Ballon d'Or with Madrid. He spent a lot of time with Madrid. He has more goals than them. He has more Champions Leagues than them. What more do you want? We're just talking about the phenom. Yeah, it's difficult. You're gonna always rate players that you can't watch play no more. But we're going to one day not have Benzema, and he's going to be spoken about the same way people speak about R9. That this guy single-handedly won the Champions League. This guy won the Ballon d'Or. He's going to be spoken about the same way.
Benzema.
Yeah, we're taking him for granted, bro.
No, I gotta get a Real Madrid fan.
We're not taking it for granted, but to put Ronaldo, I'll say this: you got to account for it for the whole total package of what it is that this player has brought to the certain club. Ronaldo is not only bringing in the goals and the assists; he's bringing in the flair, he's bringing the excitement, the entertainment, and also he's bringing in the fear factor too. This guy is a global star. He won Ballon d'Ors. Niggas in like
so let me ask you that.
Okay, Benzema is not known all around the world. If you go to certain part of in the world, they don't know who Benzema is. But I bet you they know Ronaldo way more than they know Benzema. I guarantee you this.
So let me ask you
Benzema
this.
is way after Benzema.
Let me ask you this: Who's more of a legend, right? Who's more of a legend for their club? Drogba or Lampard?
Who's Chelsea?
That's a good one, you know.
Yeah, that one is tough.
That's a good question.
The guy who had all the notoriety, the guy who has all the notoriety, the guy who's making the headlines, the guy who's making the difference, or the guy who's been with the club, who's put up the numbers, whose hair in stone. When I leave, my name's in hair in this club because I've done everything with this club. Or the guy that's just been there for the moment.
That's tough.
That's what I think of Ronaldo. Ronaldo is a transcendent player who spent a short moment of his amazing career in Madrid. Whereas Benzema will be known as the player who was a great Madrid player. He's a legend for Madrid. Everything he did it in Madrid. Ronaldo did not, the greatest part of Ronaldo's career was never in Madrid.
Right.
If they
That's a
put
good question.
Ronaldo and Benzema's jersey outside the stadium and they
Again,
sold their jersey, who outsell?
I get what you're saying.
Come on, man. Like, it's not
Okay,
what I'm saying.
who's the bigger?
Nah, but what's the Drogba and Lampard though? Drogba and Lampard.
Bro,
What would you say?
that one I have no idea. Let me see. Okay, because Lampard, he has goals, the assists. Like, they all have the all-total package. They both showed up in the finals. They all showed up during the league. But Drogba too. Damn, that one is tough. It's tough. It's tough.
You see?
It's
You
tough.
see?
You go with the white man or the black man?
I'm always going with Drogba. Drogba is number one. But hang on. It's 1.8. Lampard is the 8. Drogba
So
is
you
the
said
1.
Drogba is a bigger legend for Chelsea than Lampard? What you
I
saying?
don't know, man.
That's
That one,
crazy, Lulu.
I'm going. It's 1-on-1. They're both 1-1. That's
Well,
Nah.
I'm sure that's how Madrid fans
1-1.
feel about. I'm sure that's how Madrid fans feel about Benzema and Ronaldo.
No. There's no way that. No. That one,
Lulu,
someone
I
can
think
say
you're
Ronaldo
bigly
or someone can say
mistaken. Lulu,
Benzema.
Lulu, I'm telling you, Madrid fans prefer Benzema over Ronaldo. I'm telling you.
Bro, I'm telling you, right? It's a new age thing. Yeah, think about that total package. Like 10 years from now,
bro, I am
bro,
telling you.
what is it? Okay. Now, let me ask you this, right? Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What is a performance that you can remember from Benzema?
Please stop this.
Like his best performance, right?
You're gonna make this a viral episode, bro. Stop this, man. I single-handedly
You about to blow right
sat
now.
down.
And we had 91 subscribers too, so
Bro, come on,
we could
bro.
reach
I
100 soon.
single-handedly sat down and saw this guy take apart my team, take apart Chelsea when Chelsea was supposed to be the better club, take apart Liverpool when Liverpool was supposed to be the better club.
Wait.
When City was supposed to be the better club.
He said Chelsea is supposed to be the better club. Then who? Real Madrid?
Yep. Not this season. Not this season. Last season. When City dog, listen,
I don't know about that. What are you talking
bro,
about?
I'm telling you. I was there. I remember everything. I was
You
there.
think it's Real Madrid?
You was there too. When everybody was saying I want to play Madrid because Madrid lost that fucking game to Sheffield Town in the group stage 4-0. When everyone was begging to play Madrid in the knockout, you got them first. They knocked your fucking asses out. Right? They knocked your fucking ass out. Every club said we want them. When they beat one club, we said, yo, when they come, we're gonna beat the shit out of them. Then they beat the shit out of them. They lost the first leg, every single double leg. And guess what? They came back because they had champion spirit. And who was it? Who was leading the front?
Zima. Karim.
When the fellas was down 3-1. When they were down 3-1 after the first leg and they played the second leg. Listen to
this, he's speaking facts. Listen to this.
Listen to this. No, Lou, I got one more thing.
We are listening.
When they were down 3-1 in the first leg and they had to play the second leg, right?
Yeah.
No one in the world thought they would win. They lost the game until the 70th minute. And you know, after they beat us, they came out with shit that said 5 Champions League. They printed it, they brought it because they knew at no point did they think they were going to lose that. They always thought they were going to win. That is a big time play. What are you talking about? Give me a performance. Benzema gave y'all 3 back-to-back performances last year, bro.
Nah, Benzema.
Ronaldo never in his life. R9 never in his life played against a club like City. I can guarantee you that.
What?
Ronaldo Nazario never played against a team like City.
Ronaldo out there playing against teams like Barcelona. He was playing Juve. At that time, they were strong. They were playing the Champions League. United was strong.
Ronaldo always played for... I'm a Ronaldo fan. I don't want to disrespect him. He's top 5 best players ever in the world. But let's just get this straight. This guy was tormenting people that was not on his level. He was always the best player on the field. Benzema played against a team with 11 better players than his fucking
There is
team.
no highlight tape of Benzema that's better than Ronaldo's highlight tape.
I know. Ronaldo is a better player.
Bro, yeah, let me say this real quick. Right? The only you speaking facts, but the only part I don't agree is you said that Real Madrid was like the weaker team that the teams that this play. You have to understand one thing. When Real Madrid kick the ball, they're coming in with the heritage and they're coming in with the world-class players that they do have sprinkled around. But Real Madrid is always a strong team.
I get what you're saying. What you're saying is facts. But those 3 games, none of that was true. The only thing that happened on that pitch was pure talent, pure urge to understand that I'm going to win this game no matter what. That's all it was.
And that's
None
bigger
of
than
those games,
than everything. Because think
Madrid
about this,
never
right?
played. Yo, all those games, all those games Madrid won, they were never the better team.
Think about
All
like
those
this. Think
knockout
about like
games,
this.
Madrid never been the better team. They were never the better team.
Who?
They just won.
Okay.
They just won.
You see
Nah, that's fact.
Benzema, right? Benzema
Yeah.
clutch, 100%. He came
Yeah.
in clutch all the time. He was coming in clutch. But I'm just saying, you gotta look at that. You gotta count for the fact of R9. If R9 decides he wants to hold the ball from the halfway line and go and score a goal, he's going to go do it. Benzema has
who's
to
the better
rely
player.
on
I'm
his
not comparing who's the
teammates.
better. I'm not comparing who's the better player. I'm not talking about who's the better player. I know Ronaldo's a better player. He was with a better player when he played for Madrid.
Let me see. Now I gotta look up some
What I'm talking about
Ronaldo
is
facts.
who do the players respect more as their legend? As who are they going to put the statue of? Who are they going to
The
claim?
players?
See,
they're gonna
right. I think
I don't know
that
about that
point is gonna do Ronaldo. I think if you're saying that if you stick to the legacy at Real Madrid, Benzema win. But if you start talking about players who they're gonna pick, I think R9 is gonna take it. But if you say who has the bigger history, who has the bigger
Barcelona
Barcelona
Benzema
players
before Ronaldo. That's crazy. But
Bro.
people in Brazil are literally they pray to R9, like they pray to him.
Bro,
Yeah, but you see
but again, y'all keep mixing it up. Bro, only one.
They don't pray for Benzema in France.
Bro, everyone praises Ronaldo. Everyone praises.
Bro, it's a new age thing. It's a like hunger. It's something new, but just give it time. Time will talk.
No,
time
bro.
will
I
talk.
don't know how. Dog, let me say this. When Benzema retire, when he leaves Madrid, he will have a statue up next year. Next year, he has a statue. He's gonna have a statue up next year. Benzema.
Nah, but Ronaldo doesn't have a statue there. Wait, hold on. Does Ronaldo have a statue?
He can.
Real Madrid didn't even do statues.
Real Madrid are disrespectful, bro.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Ronaldo is not a Real Madrid legend. They don't claim him. The fans.
I'm talking about which Ronaldo?
Both Ronaldos. Claim him.
Both Ronaldos.
Club don't claim him. Brazil is the only place that claims Ronaldo. Inter Milan cannot claim him. Barcelona want to claim him. Inter Milan want to claim him. Madrid want to claim him.
Bro, what are you talking about? Every team claim him except for Barca. Every team claim him though, except for Barca. AC Milan
so
claim
you cannot call.
him.
You cannot call you would not want to have a legend.
Corinthians
that
claim
other
him.
Teams claim.
Them niggas definitely claim him.
but
right.
All of Brazil claim him. So
my point where I feel like you're going left a little bit when you say like the players are gonna pick Benzema over Ronaldo. I don't think that's gonna happen.
What do you mean?
But if you say like how we started this point by saying that Benzema has a bigger legacy than Ronaldo or not Ronaldo, I think you have conversation there. But remember Rodrigo in the World Cup, he literally went to R9, hold his knees up, bro, touching it. Like Ronaldo's a god, bro. Like people look at Ronaldo.
But y'all don't understand.
Bro, listen to this, right? The Brazilian team before the
you know
World
why you guys
Cup,
are getting mixed up.
They go and pray to his feet.
Right, let me go back to you. Let me go back. What I'm trying to say.
We're listening.
You guys are getting mixed up because you keep trying to compare them as players. How Neymar sees Ronaldo, or how
no one sees Benzema like that. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Wait, one second. How a normal player, every player, the player's player is going to react to it. Let me tell you this. Every player is going to respect Ronaldo R9 way more. Every player we look up to has looked up to Ronaldo R9.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
Yeah.
And that's why that's where you're messing it up at. What I'm talking about is the socios, the fellas who sit down at Real Madrid, the people that big decisions at Real Madrid, parents, the people they're going to look back and say, hey, buddy, come and represent our club even when you retire. Show up to the shows. Come and talk at our things. Come and talk to the players. Come in the dressing room and talk to them. It's Benzema.
Over Ronaldo?
Yes.
Nigga,
Ronaldo transcends club
England. Listen to this, right?
Ronaldo
England
is
call Ronaldo.
Listen to
England,
me.
They call Ronaldo for the soccer catch shit or soccer aid shit. They call him to come and sell tickets. Bro, other countries are calling him. He goes to South Africa.
Lulu, you keep bringing in the fact that people looking out at him bigger than the Madrid.
No, I'm only responding to you said that they're going to call Benzema before they call Ronaldo. Impossible. Maybe in this next 5 years,
Again, you're not listening, bro. Again, you're not listening.
Bro, Ronaldo in his sick bed. They're going to look at Ronaldo before they look at Benzema. It's just a fact, bro. It's just a fact.
But right. Let me ask you this, though. Like, I don't think respect their legends.
Lulu, let me ask you this. When last you ever see, like, Ronaldo represented Madrid? Apart from like the charity games when they call him back all the old players. When last you ever see him personally represent Madrid?
Ronaldo, he's like the Michael Jackson of football. Like he's global, you know what I mean? So he be doing like other stuff.
So like, okay, take that understanding. Take that understanding. Take that, you just said it. Bring it back now. Bring it back.
Okay.
Everybody looks up to him. So if we have to pick, we're gonna pick Ronaldo. But if the club had a decision to make, if the club, listen to this, the club, not one person that just looks up to Ronaldo, the club has to pick someone who's always represented this club. When that person retires, it's gonna be Benzema.
Benzema always gotta bring a +1.
He
can't come show up by himself. Benzema gotta come with somebody. He gotta bring a +1. He can't just show up by himself and expect to sell tickets.
You don't know what you're saying. You see how Guardiola has a seat at Barcelona to like vote?
Yeah.
Benzema will retire with a vote at Madrid. He will retire.
A vote?
Yeah, a vote of who gets to go up as president, the socios, he will be a socio he will, because he spent his entire life.
I don't know. They remember they love the Brazilian players. So if I gotta pick a president, I'm gonna go with Ronaldo so I can attract the Brazilian players to the club smoothly. I'm just saying, right? Like anything you say, bro, Ronaldo can do that.
I see that, but you don't understand. Trust me, you don't understand. I have die-hard Madrid fans. And
I need to see them. They're probably young too.
Mohamed said the right thing. They don't respect their legends.
Yeah, that's a fact. All their legends
because again, the thing you keep misunderstanding is Madrid are a factory for Galacticos. All we bring in our legends, bro. We become so numb to it, you know? That's how Madrid think. We're so numb to it. It's like, we're gonna bring in a legend, bro.
That's fact.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but like I told you a while ago, Benzema is the only one that ever they brought in and they didn't expect him to be a legend. They just expected him to play a secondary role. Then they gave him the opportunity to lead it, and he did. He's homegrown. He's homegrown. He's not
I see them treat Casillas, and like I would have considered
Casillas is a bigger legend than Ronaldo at Madrid.
Who?
I don't know.
Bro,
I was trying to get a Real Madrid fan, bro.
Every one of those players that
won facts.
Bro, every one of those players that won the free.
He support everybody.
Bro, every one of those players that won the triple, the back-to-back, every one of those players. Yo, Madrid fans will always respect them as legends.
Or bro, because these are bro. Okay, I mean, hey, man. I mean, shit. But hey, listen. I don't know. I'm not rolling though.
See, I'm saying like Raul.
I agree.
See, Raul. Like this definitely. So like, right. My thing is also that top three. It's gonna be hard because I think CR7 is a bigger legacy than Benzema and Real Madrid, right?
Bro, and Ronaldo won two Ballon d'Ors. R9,
he
won 2 Ballon d'Ors at Real Madrid. R9, he won 2 Ballon d'Ors.
Yeah, but
Benzema only won 1.
If you think about those Ballon d'Ors, you see, you have to understand it. I believe if one of those Ballon d'Ors, the performance did not come from Madrid; it came from Brazil.
Hey, a win is a win. You know what I mean? Arsenal can't feel like they won.
But Benzema won on Ballon. Benzema won a Ballon d'Or without even fucking putting on the France shirt. He won Ballon d'Or just off
the Real Madrid performances.
That Madrid shirt of that.
I swear that year he was playing for France. But I see what you're saying though. The performances in Real Madrid.
The performance came off the Champions League.
Yeah, I see you saying.
It came off the Madrid. It came off the.
Damn, but bro, you know how hard it is to win a Ballon d'Or. Ibra just retired and he's never won a Ballon d'Or. Yeah, you have to understand. Ribery, he never won a Ballon d'Or. It's not easy to win a Ballon d'Or. So many
players, exactly. So
Ronaldo's 2 though, those.
Come on, bro. When Benzema won that Ballon d'Or, right? To the Madrid fans, I'm telling you, I have die-hard fans. I argue with these kids, bro. I hate these kids, bro. They looked at that Ballon d'Or like it was Madrid that won it, bro. Because that Ballon d'Or was like the icing of the Champions League. It was better than winning the Champions League trophy. It was the Ballon d'Or. It's like, yeah, this is why we have this.
But because you see how they said that they feel like they won it? Ronaldo, when he won it, he felt like he won it. Nobody else felt like he won it. It was Ronaldo.
Because Ronaldo is for himself, bro. Ronaldo's going to win it without the Madrid. He's going to win it regardless. The only person Ronaldo's ever showed true loyalty to is Brazil.
Okay. Now let me ask you this, because I'm sticking to.
But that's a good debate. I agree with you.
It's a good debate for sure. It's definitely a good debate for sure.
And I think again, we're not Madrid fans, so I'm sure he's gonna Madrid fans might be listening and being like, bro, what are you guys even saying?
Hey,
Yeah,
just
nah,
put it in the comments. You know what I mean?
I texted
If they
a
can
few.
speak English.
I already
texted a
asked, like
few.
I said, I asked a friend. But
Let's
again,
see
he
what-
didn't tell me who was above. He didn't tell me who was above Benzema. That's the other thing. I didn't ask him that.
How
But he
about
did tell me
Modric? Where
Benzema.
would you put just throw Modric
See, that's
in
what I
there?
was
Where
gonna
would
say,
you?
bro.
Yeah,
Like,
Modric for me. Modric has to be in there. Like I said, those guys who won all three, I think they're in there.
But is Modric higher than Benzema though? That's the question. Is he higher than Benzema?
But
I think Benzema's higher.
Damn, I think Benzema's way before because Benzema came there to see me as Ronaldo.
That's true. That's true.
Luka has a massive impact, and I think if Luka retires there, he's gonna be looked at as a legend. But you have to understand he did come from Spurs, right? So he did have a career, like he did have a following already.
I
I
mean,
think it's a midfielder. I'm forgetting. I don't know. Who knows?
I mean,
I think like
Alonso-
even right now, like
Alonso-
Casemiro,
I don't
a
think
lot of Madrid
Casemiro.
fans, a lot of Madrid fans will
Makaleli.
yeah.
But nah, I think
they just have
Alonso.
so
How
much
about Zidane?
talent,
Okay.
bro.
Hold on. You're not taking Ronaldo, right? But you taking Zidane. Where you putting Zidane? If you're not taking Ronaldo, where you taking? Where you putting Zidane?
No,
Are you
I
putting
am
Zidane
taking
over Benzema?
I am taking Ronaldo. I am taking Ronaldo, and I'd probably put Ronaldo just above Zidane.
No, wait.
No. Zidane.
Benzema.
Who's going above each other?
Yeah, who's higher? Is Zidane higher than Benzema or Benzema higher than Zidane?
Are we talking about are we involved in managerial correct? managerial
Man, we
correct?
talk. Huh?
If we talk about managerial career,
player.
Oh, just player.
Who's a bigger legend?
You guys, this is difficult, bro.
I'm telling you.
The thing is, like, I don't want to get caught. I don't want to get caught up in the recency bias because like I said, I firsthand sat through every second of this dude's like
career.
Run. I saw it firsthand. I watched the game. So it's like I'm remembering that so clearly. I'm seeing like, yo, this guy's special, bro. And then like, and I'm seeing us like, how the Madrid fans were behind him. But anyway, like that's tight, bro. I might give it to Zidane. Like
you have to, man. That one volley just does it.
But I think I might be doing the same thing as you. Like I'm also mistaken like Zidane as just a player. Like to me, Zidane's a player you bring in and he can probably solve any club problems, bro. Like you got what I'm trying to say? Like you bring in Zidane right now, prime Zidane to United. They probably win everything out there next season.
I asked one Real Madrid fan. This is David Alonso. Right. He said, wouldn't call him top 3, but maybe top 5. I think he was overshadowed by.
Sorry, go ahead.
He said, I think he was overshadowed by Ronaldo most of his career, and we just didn't get to see him as a superstar until recently.
Yeah, but I think that's what adds to the. I would think that's what adds to the backing of him is like if fans begin to realize like even though this guy was in the shadow, he's still stuck with us. Benzema could have left, bro. He could have got money and go elsewhere, bro. Come on. He could have done it years ago. He stayed there. He let Ronaldo win a couple Ballon d'Ors. He saw Luka win a Ballon d'Or.
I don't think he let him. Ronaldo just did it in front of him. You know what I mean? But
no, what I mean, like he let him. But I mean, when I say you let him, like obviously he was a top talent. He just came from Lyon. He could have probably gone to the Prem. I'm sure any club would have taken him in the Prem. I believe he was in transfer rumors with United back then, no? When he was in Lyon.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think he was in rumors.
Let me see if I can get David on.
That'd be nice.
I have no idea.
But I would like to hear from a perspective of United fan. From what I've heard, they do rate him highly. They rate him highly.
Okay. All right, you live on the pod. So we're trying to have a conversation about who was more instrumental in Real Madrid's history, Benzema or R9?
I mean,
can y'all hear him?
R9 was more of a superstar than Benzema was. Benzema didn't become like that big superstar until last season. Even though it was good, but I feel like Ronaldo overshadowed.
Put it next to your mic.
You can hear?
No, put it next to your mic, right next to you, right here.
Hold on. I just speak a lot there. Sorry.
I said, Benzema didn't become like a big superstar until last season when he performed well. If Benzema kept that performance for like 2 more or 3 more seasons, then we could have that conversation, right? I feel like for most of Benzema's career, it wasn't really seen as a superstar like the likes of like Ronaldo, because he was really overshadowed by Ronaldo's career. So I don't think he's top 3. I'll say top 5.
What do you think about R9, the Brazilian?
Yeah, Ronaldo de Lima.
Yeah.
That like Ronaldo de Lima was like superstar. I mean, like even though I was young when he was playing, like that was that guy. He's not. I don't think you could compare Ronaldo de Lima to Benzema.
I mean, if you were, that's what we compare. So if you had to compare them, who would
No,
you?
we're not comparing them. We're not comparing them. We're comparing their legacy at Madrid.
Okay, not comparing the person, but so if you had to compare their legacy at Real Madrid, not the player, but just Benzema's legacy at Real Madrid and R9's legacy at Real Madrid, who will be ahead?
Who did more for the club?
Who did more for the club?
I think I'll take Benzema.
Exactly. Because
who,
for the
Benzema?
club,
He said Benzema.
Really?
Just in terms of legacy.
Impact. The dude was in the shadows and he let everyone else shine.
R9? Nah, man, you can't do that.
I'm telling you, dude.
Tell him you can't do that, man.
All Madrid fans say the same thing. All Madrid fans say the same thing.
Second highest.
Say it again.
Benzema is the second highest goal scorer.
Yeah, exactly.
Ronaldo is
top 5 in appearances.
So where would you put him ahead of Zidane in legacy at Real Madrid?
No, I won't put him ahead of Zidane.
Yo,
man,
Dave, you got Zoom?
I
gotta put you on
dangerous.
Zoom.
Using these stats is very, very dangerous in trying to judge these players.
Lulu,
you gotta be very careful, man. I'm telling you, you gotta be careful.
You're a historian at heart.
Ronaldo de Lima.
Nah, I'm not even a historian for real. Like I'm really not. Yeah. It's just that Ronaldo, just what he's done. You can't ignore that. You know what I mean?
You keep thinking of him outside of the Madrid shirt. You have to understand, we're not talking about Ronaldo is in the Benzema's not even a top 30 player ever, bro. He's not. But for Madrid,
well, how can you say a player that's not even in the top 30? He's not in the top 30, but he's the top 3 for Real Madrid. I say Real Madrid is not damn near the world.
No. When I say top 30, I'm talking about like you transcend in football, like the globally known, like you was talking about. Like if you're talking about Beckham is more globally known than Benzema. David Beckham. He's more globally known. He's a bigger football star. If you're talking about stars who have been the top 30 stars, Benzema's not in those stars. He's not.
Okay.
You have to, we're talking about stars, right? You have to talk about R9, Ronaldinho.
He's coming on. I sent him the link. We can
get his Beckham.
Okay.
Bergkamp.
I'm not rolling.
Yeah.
I'm not rolling. You guys can. That's how y'all feeling. That's fine. But me, I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling.
But again, you're not a Madrid fan, so I think for you,
I feel like if we ask like 10 Real Madrid fans,
I'm telling you,
the ratio will be over.
I am telling you, from Madrid fans.
I'm telling you, stats is dangerous. If you look at, there's some players who have higher stats than another player, but you wouldn't dare say that they are better, like bigger legacy or whatever the case may be with certain players.
I have serious Madrid fans, bro, and I'm telling you, they're telling the thing about what you're not understanding is you see the thing, you support a club right now with new faces everywhere, so you don't understand what it's like to be like, this guy's been in the club up and down, bro. He's been there like in the background clapping when we have free players winning everything, and he's in the background, bro. When they think about it, it's like
Ronaldo was never in the background. Though. That's
you don't understand. It's like
never been in the background.
French players were not even claiming Benzema, bro. The only people that could put claim to Benzema is Madrid. Finally, Madrid has a player who's a Ballon d'Or winner, who's actually theirs. They're not Brazil's. They're not France. They're not the guy that just played for Barcelona and Inter and United. That's not Cristiano Ronaldo. That's not CR7. That's Benzema, Madrid, number 9. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. You have to understand from a Madrid fan's point, especially a very old school Madrid fan, they'll tell you, bro, he's been there forever. You know, he's been there longer than Ronaldo. So if you're gonna put Ronaldo above R9, why won't you put Benzema when Benzema's won more than Ronaldo at Madrid?
Wait, you put in Benzema ahead of Ronaldo, like Cristiano Ronaldo?
No. What I'm trying to say is, if you put in CR7, right, ahead of R9, right, then but Benzema has everything they have and more. Why wouldn't you put Benzema ahead of R9? We have to understand that CR7 has a bigger status because of how he did it, not because of how long he did it. It's because of
I think it's unfair because like I think Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, these people we've already accepted that these are like the best players of all time. So like, and
but
Ronaldo entered that space in being one of the best, for me the best, but entered that space playing at Real Madrid. So I don't think you holding Benzema and Ronaldo in the same breath it's not fair because Ronaldo is just so far ahead.
No.
You can't group Benzema.
Don't get it mixed up, guys. We have to understand we're not comparing the players in ability. We're talking about the players as you check it as how they're viewed by the club. What have you done for the club? You check it, bro, all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, we got. I don't know if he's still setting up. We got David in the building. Welcome, David. Alantu.
What up, bro?
Yeah, so
welcome.
As a Real Madrid fan over here, yeah, bro. I mean, it's just like we were having on a call. Like the conversation is where does Benzema really fit in that Real Madrid legacy? Like, Rai is saying he might even be top 3. You know?
No. Okay, so just to give some context to it, bro. So, like, you know, today Benzema said he's leaving Madrid. So I have some friends who are Madrid fans, and they were talking about it. And I asked them, you know, where's Benzema in the top 5? And they were like, number 3. I didn't ask him who was above him, but I agreed with him. I thought that makes much sense. Benzema has to be, for me, he has to be in the top 3 conversation. Top 5, definitely. Top 3 conversation.
Yeah.
And we're talking about legacy, not about talent and ability. Who's the biggest star? I understand R9 is the biggest star. I think everybody understands that.
Yeah, R9.
What does he mean for the club? What does he mean for the club, for the fans? I think Benzema he's looked upon like as theirs, whereas R9 is the world. Everyone can claim R9 in the world. He was for football, but Benzema's always been from Madrid.
I mean, Benzema spent most of his career in Madrid.
Yeah, Madrid. Yeah.
So wait, you agree, Alonso?
Oh man,
Speak your facts, speak your mind, brother.
Top 3. I think Ronaldo, Zidane, then Benzema.
Which Ronaldo? CR7 or R9?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. What the hell?
Okay, no, because we talk about Ronaldo too. That's why I'm saying, like, clarify.
No, Brazilian Ronaldo. CR7.
So wait, say your 3 again.
CR7, Zidane, and Benzema.
So not Raul, Casillas, Ramos, the Stefano. Like, you know, it's not. I haven't thrown Kaká there, but I know Kaká.
They all have the same reaction.
I was gonna put Kaká. I totally forgot about Ramos.
But they still put Benzema there.
Yeah,
Ramos. No. But I want to say that
a legend is more than just what you do on the pitch. Yeah. A legend is what have you done for the club. Like a legend is everything.
Everything, yeah.
You can't know what
Mohamed, let me tell you this. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Cristiano Ronaldo is. He's probably number like 4.
Number 4?
Mm-hmm. He's probably like 4.
Number 4.
I let the Real Madrid boy defend his
club.
Who's
4? Who's 4?
Cristiano Ronaldo is number 4.
That's interesting.
What? How?
I think like okay. We're talking about a very preferential thing right here, right? But let me just say,
literally won them the Champions League in 2017.
He won them the Champions
Single-handedly
League.
won them.
He won them the
League.
Champions League 3 times in a row with the help of Bale, actually. So
Literally.
I agree with you. But we're talking about Real Madrid, who have a list of legends, like in numbers. You understand? So giving it to a guy who spent probably like a couple years there, like maybe 6 years there or 5 years there, to give him top 5 alone with only
Yes,
spending
okay.
4
You
years
say
there, is a
CR7
lot.
is top 4, right, bro?
Top four.
CR7 is top 3.
He's probably top
I mean,
3.
how's his relationship
top
with
three-
the
if he's top-
president
if
when
he's
he was
top
leaving,
three-
Perez? Because
Huh?
him and Perez, they had like a little altercation. I don't know, like a little
All right, let me
altercation.
say this.
So
All right, let me one more point. One more
could that
point. All right,
hinder that?
All right, I'm gonna go in like this. I'm gonna change.
Top 4 though, I don't know. He gotta
For
be
me,
like,
okay,
Top
okay.
3.
I'm
yeah.
not okay.
don't know about top 4.
Mohammed, judging as an outside person who would have to make the top 5 for Madrid, right? Outside, I'm judging as who I feel made the biggest impact for Madrid. My top 5, right?
In order.
In order. Okay. All right. Let me think. In order.
And Alanto,
All right,
just
yeah, all right,
listen.
all right,
And
okay.
and
So look,
next,
so-
I'm gonna come to you, Alanto. I'm
Yeah.
gonna see what you're gonna say with Rise top 5, and then
Alright.
you give your top 5. Right, go.
This might be recency bias, but I'm just gonna give it. I'm just gonna give it.
Yeah, talk your talk.
I'm gonna go Benzema,
Yeah.
Number 1.
number 1. Just after last year, he just made number 1, and especially retiring now, leaving is number 1 for me. Then I'm gonna go Raul,
Okay.
Ramos, Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Wow. So wait, Zidane is where? Okay, where's Zidane then?
He's top 10 maybe.
Top 10.
Where's
Wow.
Cannavaro?
Top 10 maybe.
Cannavaro.
Top 10
Top
maybe.
10. Puskas
You can't put
top
Ramos
10.
over
Di
Cannavaro. Cannavaro
Stefano.
won a Ballon d'Or.
Di Stefano top 10. Puskas top 10. You already know. That's how it goes.
All right, Alanto. So Rise top 4 is Benzema, Raul, Benzema, Raul, and who do you give it to? Who's your third again?
Benzema, Raul,
Ramos. You said Ramos.
Yeah,
And
Ramos.
then Ronaldo 4th.
Yeah.
Alanto, what do you
and
think about that?
then I'll give like Casillas or something. Or Di Stefano. I don't know. One of them. I wasn't there for Di Stefano. I can't talk about Di Stefano.
Alanto, what do you think?
I mean,
I think that.
Like this guy said, recency bias, right?
You're a Real Madrid fan. You are speaking for Real Madrid.
Top
No,
5,
that's what I'm
top
saying.
5.
Yeah, I'm not a Real Madrid fan. I'm not a Real Madrid fan.
Orlando's a Real Madrid fan. He's a Real Madrid fan. So you're speaking for your club right now.
Yeah, speak for your club.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, number 1.
No, so okay, so you don't okay, give you 11. I'll give you 5. Go ahead.
My 5.
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
CR7, right?
Yeah.
Just making sure. Okay.
Ronaldo. Zidane. Benzema. Raul. How many is that? 3, 4?
4. Yeah, you got one more. You got Cristiano Ronaldo. You got
Sergio
Ramos. 5. So let's say it again. You got Ronaldo.
Yeah. Benzema.
No, you said Benzema 3rd.
Oh,
Or is he? Raul, he gave it to Raul, right?
yeah, Raul.
So
Ronaldo,
Raul, Benzema.
Sergio Ramos.
Who
was my 3rd, 4th now?
I forgot.
Did I mention Benzema already?
Yeah, maybe Zidane or something.
Oh, Zidane. Okay, Ronaldo, Zidane.
But I guess the big thing is like he's putting Benzema then. So why wouldn't you put Benzema as number 1 then?
Because like Ronaldo won them 3 Champions League trophies, bro. Back to back.
Yeah, bro.
Benzema was there.
But Benzema wasn't like, that's why I said like we couldn't really see like.
Okay, let me ask you, how many Champions League trophies does Ronaldo have for Madrid?
Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yeah, 3 or 4. 3.
4.
How much Benzema have?
5. Oh, for Real Madrid.
So you have more.
But what I'm saying
He have a Ballon d'Or.
I know, but Ronaldo has how many Ballon d'Ors now? Like 5?
No, I agree with you. No. So I messaged my friend as well just to see if yours would sound similar to his. It's similar. So everyone in a group tell me I crazy dog. Ronaldo's number one. They told me that the goals I stupid like shit. They say like dog, the man break like goal records at Madrid.
Like
Most
all
of
the time.
all of these records are at
Ronaldo,
Madrid.
the impact Ronaldo had on the Champions League for Madrid.
Yeah. And no.
And he was facing up Messi though, bro.
Ronaldo has 5 Champions Leagues.
And he went up against Messi though. So all those
He went up
things against Messi.
he went up against Messi, and he did it on the same stage as Messi, 100%. Ronaldo's number one. Then they told me Di Stefano. Then they said Zidane, Ramos,
Who?
Casillas.
Casillas?
Yeah.
And
I
then
wouldn't
they
put Casillas up there though,
Bro, you're
Legends,
talking to
bro.
young people. You're talking to young people. You talking about Zidane. You talking about
No, he said
Roberto
Zidane. He said
Carlos.
No,
Zidane.
bro.
And
But what you talking about, bro? These guys,
you talking
dog,
to
what you talking
young
about? These guys
people,
older
man.
than
These people
dog,
don't
they
know
older
what's
than
going
us,
on.
bro. You don't know what you're saying. These guys way older than
We
us.
gotta ask Balak. We gotta ask Foon. This nigga watches
have-
Bro, these
football.
guys, bro.
Yeah,
These
y'all
guys
know these
been
stats and all
watching.
this Twitter shit, bro. This
would
is
you-
some reality.
They've been way, dude. These
I
guys
have a
been watching
question.
football way older than us, bro.
Go ahead.
Would you take
Man,
prime Roberto
he ain't watching
Carlos
black and white.
over prime Marcelo?
Who?
Would you take prime Roberto Carlos over prime Marcelo?
Are you going Roberto Carlos? 100%.
Over prime Marcelo?
That's a good question though.
Yeah, I'm going Roberto Carlos.
I think I'll go with
Roberto
Carlos.
Carlos, yeah.
But that's a good.
You gotta
Lulu,
go
I
with
don't think
Carlos.
you answer that fast. Don't answer that fast. You gotta take a little second. You gotta respect Marcelo's legacy though, bro.
You got to remember the
Marcelo
Marcelo
did his thing,
Ronaldo
100%.
connection, bro.
Marcelo definitely did his thing, but Roberto Carlos was kind of free kicks, bullets, defending, fast, shooting, cross ball. Like he was doing all types of wild ass shit. Like Roberto Carlos was like this is like it's like when people say that Neymar is a bigger like whatever than Ronaldinho. You can't say that because Ronaldinho is his father. Roberto Carlos is the dad of Marcelo.
True.
Like, these are their dads. You can't just come and be like, oh, this
yeah,
person is higher than them. You know what I mean?
Nah,
you have
that's
to put respect.
That's true.
True.
Benzema, you ask Benzema, who did you look up to? He gonna say R9. You can't just go and just be like, oh, Benzema because he did this, that. Nah, R9 been doing it too. Like these are their dads.
And I guess Lulu, what you're saying also is what you already said, but like it's like legacy goes more to just goals. It transcends beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
It's
everything like legend.
Hey, right,
bro.
I think your order is crazy. I mean, I think you I don't know why you.
No, I want to take it back. I want to take it back. I did say recency back. I say Ronaldo won. I'm gonna go. Everyone's telling me that this is the final for some reason.
The step final. I mean, like that's Real Madrid's history right there.
So that's what they're telling me. They tell me this the final has to be top 5.
Yeah,
and then like I said, they have Iker Casillas number 5. They have Benzema and Zidane.
Because you're talking about like they bought Benzema. Casillas came, or I don't know if they bought him when he came in the academy, but he
came in the academy.
Yeah, he's the academy. Like he's Casillas is Real Madrid. He's like their youngster. Benzema was bought. So what you're saying with like they got to see them rise, it's Casillas, bro. Casillas is really the Real Madrid product.
Yeah, true. But the thing is, like, you have to understand that. I get what you're saying.
Benzema is a surprise package.
And at that time, bro, Casillas was a keeper, bro. He wasn't just someone that was just there he was one of the.
So let me ask you. Let me ask.
Benzema was a surprise package. Like when no one knew he was gonna be this superstar, and he's unveiling. It was him and somebody else in the unveiling. Ronaldo had his own unveiling and maintained his world class.
Yeah, but you see, you don't
the whole time.
All what you're saying there is towards the fact that he has a legacy. It goes towards the fact he has a legacy. When you're
he's coming in good. Like Haaland came, he had his own unveiling because he was already scoring goals. But no one is saying that Haaland is a legend. No, he's gonna continue. Whether he continues or not, I don't know. Continue scoring goals for Man City. If he does, people gonna think about him in Man City, not because he came a legend already because he's already scoring goals. No, it don't mean that. You know what I mean? Like
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you one thing. For me, like players, like the only greatest legend player I know that for one club is Messi. And then after that, Benzema and them are in that conversation when he talks about, I stayed for this club, I did everything for this club. You know, those are the players we talk about. When you talk about Haaland, they try to talk about Haaland the same way. Even you mentioned it on the podcast. So again, we're talking about something you believe in. Oh, players like
What?
Haaland, they're gonna travel the world and play for different clubs.
Right.
Yeah, well, then how can you never gain notoriety as a club man? Like that's why I asked you the question a while ago about Lampard, because Lampard is a club man. He to this day he came back and he managed that club. Zidane is a club man. I came back and I managed that club. Ronaldo, I don't see Ronaldo doing that. I don't see Ronaldo one day thinking to himself, if I have to manage a club, I'm going to manage Madrid. Although I have seen things like he go back to the training and they allowed him to come and watch training and stuff, which is okay. It is what it is. But when I think about it, I think about the way they let go of Ronaldo, the way they let go a lot of their players. Benzema was let go on a very nice notice.
Yeah.
No fight, no. And it's
That's because they're number one. They wanted
Perez
Mbappe
came out
was
and
in
said
PSG. Like
Benzema
they
has
said,
worked.
remember this
in
ruthless.
time.
They
Yeah.
okay, listen to this. Right? Listen to this. Right? In what you're saying in terms of like the club man, like the longevity, you have to pay attention to this though. Like football don't always work like that. You know what I mean? Like sometimes
I know it
it's
doesn't
the
work.
what's key is like what makes a legend is you come to a club, you do your job, and then you leave. You go to another club, you do your job there too. If you do it in the legendary way, you are a legend for that club. It don't matter how long you've been there. James Milner has been at clubs for way long. Gareth Barry. We're not saying that these players are higher than other people because they've been at a club for a long time. No, that it don't always work like that. Ronaldo did his thing in Real Madrid. He's a legend.
But bro, you have to understand that everything you're talking about, if it's not about time, everything you're talking about, he has every single one of them. He has more Champions League than them. He has more Champions League than every player you're talking about. He has more goals, except Ronaldo, than every player you're talking about. He has a Ballon d'Or more than every other player except Ronaldo you're talking about. So what are you talking about? The only thing, what does Benzema not have to be top 5? Think about
Benzema.
He has time.
I think is what Orlando was saying too.
He has more appearances than everyone you're talking about.
The longevity. Like he hasn't maintained this status of superstar.
But it's because he was always
exactly like when did Benzema become a superstar? Like what year?
So
we're not talking about who is a superstar. We're talking about
but who was a superstar for Real Madrid?
That adds to the legacy though, right?
It does
exactly. Like if you know,
it's the only reason Ronaldo has a legacy, bro. It's the only reason Ronaldo has a legacy is because of what he did during that time.
Like David. David. When Benzema and Ronaldo were playing in Real Madrid, like how did you view Benzema?
I just viewed him as like a normal
squad player,
like a squad player. I thought Gareth Bale was even better.
You know what I'm saying? So that's for like at least 3, 4, 5 seasons, right?
That was for like most of the season when Gareth Bale was a proper starter.
Man, we started to give Benzema respect when Real Madrid's first run, when they first did all that miracle work shit. That's when people was putting up Benzema like that. But Benzema was just like a good player that was at Real Madrid. Like this stardom just happened because who left out the superstars? He's now a superstar.
If you want to talk about being a superstar, you're right, guys. Benzema's not a superstar.
I have another question.
All right, what you got? Let's listen. Good day. What you got?
Do you think Benzema has a bigger impact on Real Madrid as Vinicius Jr.?
100%.
You think Benzema has a bigger impact on the game than Vinicius has?
Apart from these last couple of weeks, 100%.
What do you think?
Because
I think it.
Don't Vinicius have more goals? Don't Vinicius have more goals than Benzema?
Not even just the goals. Do you think Benzema will play as well?
And like the play, like in the team. Yeah, his impact in the team. His team play.
Do you think his impact on the team is bigger than the impact that Vinicius has?
I think Vinicius has more of an impact in how the team plays. Because a lot of the times, even if you look at that City run and those games where Benzema is scoring, like some of the goals was scoring in the last minutes. Right?
Yeah.
Vinicius Jr. is doing a lot of work, bro. Remember when Kyle Walker even had to go up injured, cooking him?
Yeah.
Let me tell you this, bro.
So I think Vinicius Jr. is doing a lot of heavy lifting, And then Benzema comes in and is clinical and wins you the game. But throughout the 90
exactly.
Vinicius Junior is doing the work.
I mean, Benzema, he comes, he jumps in, he does like the Kane, he jumps in, he receives the ball, he does all that stuff. But I definitely understand what Yaya is saying in terms of Vinicius and the work that he does. But most importantly, too, the midfield with what's it called?
Yeah, Modric,
Cruz. You know what I mean?
Casemiro.
Valverde, you know what I mean? They're doing all this. They're doing all the work for him.
Guys.
Bro, there was a point that what's his name?
Be serious, bro. Be
the
serious,
other Brazilian.
bro.
What's the other Brazilian name? Rodrigo was bailing him out. Come on, man. Let's not forget.
Bro,
Rodrigo was there to bail him out.
You're smoking crack, bro. Bro, you're smoking crack with what you're saying right now, bro.
So you think Benzema has a bigger impact?
Who has a bigger impact? Bro, I've seen Madrid play like dog shit with Vinicius on the field. Vinicius was the best player for Madrid both games against City, and y'all got walked like a dog.
That
little
Benzema plays like shit when Vinicius is not performing.
That ball fake and that shot and that this and that, I mean nothing. When Benzema not in that box, knocking them in.
When Vinicius is not playing well, Benzema is not playing well.
Yo, listen to this, yo. When Benzema not on that pitch, Vinicius cannot do shit because he not getting that space. He not getting that ball. And to say Benzema not doing work, dog. Benzema, every link-up play starts with Benzema. Every link-up play, everything. The pressure he puts on keepers, for sure. The pressure he puts on keepers, unlike any other. You understand? When Benzema's on the pitch, he's like Haaland. You have to know where he's at all the time. You have to stay close to him. You can't let him go. He's a troublemaker. Bro, what you're saying is crazy. Because I've seen Madrid play with Vinicius and no Benzema, and I'm telling you, that's the worst team I've seen.
But I've seen Madrid play with no Vinicius, and I've seen Madrid play where
let me ask you that. The Champions League, recently, Vinicius played great. You all still lost Champions League. When y'all won the Champions League, beating 3 clubs y'all shouldn't have never beaten in the second leg. After you played shit the first leg, Vinicius couldn't beat you. Who had to come and score those goals? Benzema, Rodrigo. Vinicius
is right there behind creating the chances for Benzema.
I don't care about that. Vinicius is what he is, but guess what? If Vinicius was really who he was, if he was really a dog, he's not starting for Brazil. I don't want to hear about it. You're not starting for Brazil. You know,
but Benzema barely plays for France.
Vinicius,
no. Plays for France.
He really what?
He barely plays for France. Like you just said it too. No one's gonna remember Benzema as a France legend.
Come on, bro. You have to think. You have to think the extra mile that he doesn't get the chance to play for France. But let me tell you that when Benzema
because the scandals and stuff.
Did you forget what Benzema did for Euros with France? Did you not forget those goals he was scoring in the last minute with Mbappe? You forget that dangerous link up they had. You forget he almost won the Euro. They won it. Sorry.
To say that Vinicius don't start for Brazil, I think that's too easy to say because Vinicius is young and they still have like Neymar and stuff like that, so you can't really use that like
I'm
really.
telling you
know what I mean?
That is a fact. Vinicius is a very good player. I was telling you way before. Vinicius will be a top 3 player in the world. This Ballon d'Or ranking.
He probably is already a top 3 player in the world.
He probably is. I told you already that. But let me be honest with you. Vinicius, without a top player on that field, is just he's Maris. He's Maris. He can pull something out of his ass and it might work, but Vinicius cannot take over a game. And the thing is, when Vinicius is
at his game, ask Liverpool. Against Liverpool, he took over the whole game.
I ain't gonna lie.
Against Liverpool, he took over the whole game.
Me though.
Bro,
in terms of winning the game.
One more thing, and more you can.
Bro, against Liverpool, he won the game for Real Madrid versus Liverpool, bro. Against Liverpool in the Champions League.
Okay, one time, but I can give you many times that Benzema was the one to make the difference. Many times.
Bro,
more times than Vinicius.
Is young.
Let me tell you
He's
this.
young. Let him cook.
You can all have all that. That's easy to say, like you just said about God. That's easy to say he's young. Listen to this. When Vinicius is at his best, it's because Benzema's scoring, because he's the one passing to Benzema. But if Benzema's not there, put freaking Weghorst in front of Vinicius and look how good he is. I'm telling you, when Vinicius wasn't scoring and he wasn't having goals, I was telling y'all
because of Vinicius. I don't know about this one.
When Vinicius
I don't know
was
about this one.
when Vinicius wasn't scoring and he wasn't looking good, and everyone was saying Vinicius is just a time waster, he cry baby. I was telling you, bro, that he's gonna be top 3 because as soon as someone starts to score for him, he's gonna look good. But the thing is, what y'all don't understand is that
Mr. Ryan, listen to this, right? Listen to this.
Vinicius is not the leader that Benzema is either. He's not the leader. He's not. We're not gonna argue, bro. I'm never gonna take.
Listen to this.
Guys,
Leader.
I gotta drop
No one
now.
said leader. Now you just added man.
All right, David, appreciate you.
Right?
I appreciate you, brother.
Listen to this, David.
Yeah.
Listen to this, guys. Listen to this. Vinicius has won games for Real Madrid when Benzema was missing this season.
Bro,
It has happened. Benzema hasn't played all of the games.
Nothing. They did not win La Liga. They didn't win Champions League. They win jack shit with Vinicius when he was the one showing up. But when Benzema was
that's adding a lot of other. Listen. That's adding a lot of other shit
they
to.
Want other things. They want things.
Hey,
Vinicius has not won nothing yet for himself. Nothing.
Listen, you having mad conversations. Let me end on this conversation that I was having. Vinicius has carried the team without Benzema in the team, and I would say Benzema is not higher than R9 in the top 5. But all the other conversations, I don't know what that's about.
Bro, Vinicius has never been the best player on the team. Only this season he's been the best player on the team. For the first time, he's been the best player on the team.
He has the equal numbers this season and last season.
I just said this is the first season, and I just said this is the first season he's been the best player on the team.
No, second season. Like last season. That's not the second.
Don't ever say that. If he was the best player on his team, how the hell a player on his team win the Ballon d'Or, the best player in the world? Make that make sense.
Okay, now let me ask you this, right?
He did not play no international.
No, you asked me a question. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
How can a player score equally 22 goals
and have the same amount of assists? This season I just told you. But this season I just told before you said okay. Go ahead. Ask that question. So I'll tell you what.
Listen, I talk, you talk. Hang on. That's how it flows.
Ask the question.
You know what I mean? So if a player scores 22 goals and also has around the same amount of assists this season, like the previous past season.
He did not have it the previous past season. He did not have it.
What was his numbers? What was his numbers? This is
he did not have it the previous past season. I saw his numbers. I know his numbers. It was like 16 or 18.
I saw his numbers. I know his numbers.
Yeah, but I'm telling you,
like a sheriff.
I'm the real Vinicius fan. I have no one supporting Vinicius. Vinicius is the best player at Madrid right now. He's been potentially supposed to be he's always supposed to be the best player. But before he wasn't clicking. Now he's clicking, and now he's looking like something. And now finally Benzema, they can let go of Benzema because they can give Vinicius the team now. But last year, it was Benzema the best player on Madrid.
Okay. I agree with that. I think Benzema was cooking. But he
won the Ballon d'Or.
He's not like without Benzema, I don't think Vinicius Jr. would have been what he was, or Real Madrid would have been where they were. Definitely, it's a team effort, but he needed Benzema. I'll agree with that.
Yeah, he needed Benzema. The team needed Benzema. Madrid needed Benzema. Benzema was the only player. The things Benzema did on that pitch, bro.
He was the only one doing it.
He could do it, bro. Only he could do it, bro.
I agree with that. I agree with 100%.
You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Dog, last season, it was just Benzema. It was not Madrid. It's just one with Benzema. That's all it was about. It was just that. He showed up in the big moments every single time that he was asked to show up in a big moment. And the only thing he was the only common factor. Sometimes it was Rodrigo, and sometimes it was Vinicius, but it was always Benzema.
Since you guys listen to stats, let me tell you the stats real quick. So last season he had 22 goals and 20 assists. Cool. Last season, and this all comes Vinicius.
Yeah, that's all comes though. But this time he has.
And this season he has 23 goals and 21 assists. That's damn near like the same 2 seasons. Like I was trying to say, he was one of the top players this season and last season too. If I look at Benzema's number, I'm pretty sure Vinicius can challenge that for sure.
Lulu,
I'm pretty
you
sure
have
he
to-
can challenge that, and I'm gonna look it up. Let me see.
Bro, what are you talking about? Bro, what are you talking
Let me look it
about?
up because I'm trying to tell y'all something with Benzema. This is all just this is all media like trend because
Bro,
Business Report telling you, oh look at Benzema.
Bro, I'm talking about watching the game, bro. You just have to watch the game. Everyone knew, Ben. Everyone knew. Bro, last season, Vinicius was the most improved player, bro. Last season, he was the most improved player. He just got really good. He just started clicking. But then last season he was very overshadowed by personally probably the best ever individual Champions League run, maybe apart from Ronaldo. Benzema beat three teams that overshadowed way, and I bet money. So I know the odds that they will beat 3 games that they was not supposed to win. And not only did they beat 3 games they're not supposed to win, they lost the first round. So the odds after the first round is way, way, way higher than it was the first. So you understand? I was there. Stats cannot tell you. Stats cannot tell you what you have to be there to see. And I'm telling you, bro, at no point did I watch Vinicius and think to myself, oh my God, Vinicius. The only thing I always asked when Vinicius got about was, oh my God, don't pass to Benzema again.
Okay, so I have Benzema stats, right? And before I bring up these stats,
bro, the only stat you need to read out is the thing that says he was the best player in the world last year.
the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, before you go into stats and do all this work, 240 analysts from football already did it for you, and they picked Benzema. So before you read me the stats, you don't have to redo 200 people's job already, bro.
Man,
they picked it last season.
Listen, Ballon d'Or is like the Grammys.
He did not only win Ballon d'Or. He won Football of the Year as well. So you could take those people's job too. You could take those people's job as well.
So I know you know the storm that is coming. That's why I put on these disclaimers, right? So let me just tell you the stats real quick. So last season, Benzema had 44 goals and 15 assists, right? Yeah. That was last season. And this season, he has 30 goals and 6 assists this season. Yeah. So with this whole conversation now, with Benzema and Vinicius, if I say Vinicius is as important as Benzema, because the way it sounds from you guys are saying is that Vinicius is below Benzema, and I think it's equal.
But again,
that Vinicius is up there with Benzema.
But dog, that's what all day you've been mixing it up about. Comparing a player ability, Vinicius is a very special player. I just told you he is top 3 players in the world. Benzema's not there. I understand that. But we were talking about
Benzema's not there.
Pick out a player from a team. If I take out Vinicius Jr., how can Rodrigo get me the opportunities for Benzema to score? Yes. If I take out Rodrigo, can Vinicius give me the opportunities for Benzema to score? Yes. Now, if you take out Benzema, who's gonna score?
Nah, that's facts. Nah, right? Speaking.
But then, come on, guys. We analyze football. We talk facts about football.
That's facts.
Madrid without Benzema is a different team.
I think what Rai's saying goes to your question where if we're putting them, they're not equal. That's what he's saying. They're not equal. Benzema is ahead of Vinicius Jr. in that team in importance. That's what he's saying.
But I think it's bracket. That's why I think it's equal. Like Benzema and Vinicius as important for Real Madrid.
Quick question, Lulu. Do you agree with what Rai just said that Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. can interchange and Benzema can still do it? And if you change Benzema, they can't do it. Do you agree with that statement?
No, I don't agree with that. Vinicius has to play. If they just play Rodrigo and Benzema, that's not gonna work. Vinicius has to play. Like Rodrigo is not carrying the ball the way Vinicius carries the ball from their own half into attacking phase. Like Rodrigo is not doing that.
Lulu. You ever see Madrid win a Champions League knockout in the last 2 years without Benzema being the scorer? I've seen Vinicius score and Benzema not score, and guess what? You're fucking knocked out. You're knocked out. Because Vinicius cannot do it. But I've seen Vinicius not score. I've seen Vinicius not score. I've seen Vinicius not assist. And I've seen Rodrigo assist and Benzema score and they win. I've never seen my life Rodrigo and Vinicius score. Benzema don't do jack shit and they go through. I've never seen that.
On the question you had asked me. Listen, on the question you had asked me, right?
Yeah.
Has Rodrigo performed without Vinicius on the pitch? Now, tell me a time when Rodrigo has performed to Benzema.
Do I have to answer that? Mohammed, he asking me to torture me? He asking to torture me or what? You asking me a question about have I ever seen Rodrigo and Benzema perform without Vinicius? That's what you're asking me?
Because that's the conversation you just asked me. Can Benzema
Bro, you want me to pull
perform
it up and
without
play the
Vinicius?
video for you? Did you not see it? Did you not see it?
What?
From the 70th minute to the 90th minute, Rodrigo and Benzema themselves scored 3 goals or 2 goals. What was it? Without Vinicius on the paper shit?
Yeah, that's just one game though. You're just talking about one game.
It's
Like,
not
you know how
about
many
one
games
game.
niggas play?
It's about when it matters. It's when it matters, bro.
But now, Lulu, you can't have Vinicius and Benzema on the same level. One has to
You
be.
can't. What I'm trying to
And
do
it's
If it
Benzema's
wasn't
ahead
for
of bro.
Yo.
If it wasn't for Vinicius,
Lulu.
Benzema, I remember you would not be second right now in
That's
La
all.
Liga if it wasn't for Vinicius.
Let me tell you this. Right now, okay, Mohammed, Lulu, you're right. This season, Vinicius has been the better player. Ever in just talent, Vinicius is the better player. But if you're talking about we're talking about club football and tactical play right now.
Listen to this, right?
The most important player in that lineup. Always.
Listen to this, right? Vinicius had 54 appearances for Real Madrid this season, and
Benzema
has been
42,
injured, bro. 42 like performances. But okay, so listen to what I'm saying. Hey, right. Like, I'm trying to talk to you as a man. Hang up. You gotta shut up. You know what I mean? So
he's injured, bro.
Okay, that's cool. Write that down in your notes, in your diary, whatever. But with that is Vinicius, if it wasn't for Vinicius, Real Madrid would not finish second. That's my only point. They will not finish second. Whatever happens to Benzema, that's his business.
Okay. All right, Lulu, let me show you how easy what you just say is to just twist it the other way. Out of all the players you just listed there, the season they won, Benzema, Vinicius played together. They won the league. Benzema won. The next season, Vinicius played the most games. Benzema got injured. They lost the league. Let's look at it this way. Let's look at it another way, right? He did not play as many games. They lost the league. They lost the Champions League. The games they did lose. Who was playing it? Vinicius and Rodrigo. Who was missing? They had, you know who they had? Mariano. So why can't Vinicius and Rodrigo do what Benzema do with Mariano in France? Why they can't do it? The games they lost, Benzema was the missing link. When Vinicius doesn't play and Benzema winning, bro, trust me, the odds still the same. Madrid is gonna win. It doesn't matter who they have. They have talent on both wings. What they don't have is a number 9.
Nah,
a top 3 number 9 in the world.
Nah, that's fact.
When that lineup comes and every manager and Ancelotti looking who has to play this game, trust me, the first person he's saying, yo, bro, I don't care what you have to do, make sure he gets in that lineup, it's Benzema. Because if Vinicius don't do it, we can hope Rodrigo can do it. But if Vinicius and Rodrigo can't do it, the only person that need to be there to do it is Benzema. He's the most important player ever. Right now, he's the most important player in the lineup.
Yeah, and they easily just let him go. So it shows how important he is to the team. Vinicius is the star of the team.
Age, and
if you're that important 2 seasons back to back, you gotta stay.
But his age, though.
We just spoke about that. We just spoke about
Modric is staying. Modric is staying. Tony Cruz is there. They're all in the same age grade. If you that important, they will give you a new contract.
But look at that money they're giving Benzema too, though, bro. Look at the money they're giving Benzema, bro. Yeah, they did not let him
I understand that, but I'm telling you a fact. Like Perez, like if he wanted to keep Benzema, if he was that important, he would have kept him. That's my whole point.
Lulu, let me tell you this. Just yesterday, Perez said he did not want to ever let go of him. And they asked Benzema, he said he didn't want to go. His contract has not expired. This is not a Ronaldo, I'm going to let your contract expire. Benzema just signed a 4-year contract, a 3-year contract. He still has like 2 years on his contract. He still has millions of dollars to get in the bank. He just won a Ballon d'Or. They probably just planning to put his statue up. He did not leave because they don't want him.
And also,
leave because they don't want him no more. He left because of the money.
Exactly. Real Madrid are not going to match that money,
This is the first Galacticos to live on his terms. Ronaldo came and they fucking pushed him to the curb. They couldn't do it to Benzema. They want him, they need him. And right now, you're right.
He would have stayed for the club.
Bro,
there's no way Perez is going to let him walk and go if he was that important.
You know what you say.
We compare player to player. If I say age, Vinicius is young, Benzema is well experienced, so of course he's going to do these things. So if I bring age, it's not going to work. Vinicius has been as important for Real Madrid like Benzema. That's that one for these past two seasons that I'm talking about. 100%. Vinicius has been as important
Okay, you
for
can
Real
say
Madrid like
if you want
Benzema.
to say as
There's no
important,
way you drop, bro. He
but
has
let me tell you
20
this.
something
Let me tell
plus
you this.
goals and 20 plus assists for Real Madrid. How do you have 20 something goals and assists back to back 2 seasons and he's not as important for Real Madrid? That makes no sense.
Lulu again. He carried more, the same way Ronaldo carried more when he was in that season. Oh my God, Ronaldo's 38 and he's got all his goals. But guess what? Bruno had 35 last season. How many does Bruno have this season? All right. So if Benzema's out,
What does Bruno have to do anything?
Okay, because if Benzema's out, guess who's carrying all those goals? When Benzema's not there and you have Mariano to pass through. And sometimes I'm telling you, I pull up my DraftKings so I can show you the games that I bet on. Where I'm like,
right. I swear to God, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Madrid has to win this. And then you know why?
He's just talking. I have no idea what he's talking about.
And they're still losing because Benzema's not in the lineup. Bro, come on. I'm first-handed. I've been stuck to Madrid all this year. I've been stalking them because I know we have to play them.
We over here praising players that be getting like 20-something goals in their teams, and we be praising how they're the best and all of these things.
You support a club.
And Vinicius just did that, and
come on, bro.
That has nothing to do with the conversation. You know what I mean?
But hey, a club that doesn't have double-digit goals.
I forgot what I was talking to. All right, I'm out of this conversation. You got it. Benzema is the most important player. That's why it's going to.
I'll 3 Chelsea players and they couldn't have more than 10 goals.
And play over there with the A-Raps. Shout out to Vinicius. You know what I mean? Them niggas over there, they're racist, but hey, just hold it down, bro. You the best right now. They can praise Benzema all he wants. He did good things, but Vinicius was over there putting the work in too with Benzema. That makes no sense.
Yeah, I agree,
if I took Vinicius right now, I'm putting Vinicius can go into anybody's team right now. He can go anybody's team right now.
Why can't do Brazil?
Bro, because Neymar, that's their goat. What you mean? How else he gonna play?
So you telling me Neymar injured? They put in freaking Richarlison. They put in fucking Rodrigo.
Vinicius starts though. What are you talking about? In the World Cup, he started. What are you talking about? Vinicius this time in the World Cup?
He just started. He just started playing the World Cup.
Yeah, the World Cup just came. It's every 4 years.
He just started playing for Brazil.
Yeah, in the World Cup, right?
Yeah, this World Cup he started. He started.
Okay, Vinicius has started his shine last season. So obviously he just started to play for Brazil.
So you're telling me a player that just started to shine is more important
2 seasons.
For a club?
Yeah, 2 seasons.
For a club
I didn't say more. I said equal. EQUAL, equal with Benzema, not more. I didn't say more. I said equal.
Okay, but just to go, the point of the question was which player is more impactful, right?
No. More important. All these other technical words, that's not for me. All these technical words is not for me. Who is more important? And I say it's Benzema and Vinicius. Impact all of this crap? No.
That was the question, bro. Who's more impactful, bro?
Both. But even if you have to pick one, if you have to pick one, right? You can't put. So if you were gonna give them a trophy, you gotta pick one, right?
Well.
Who would you pick? Who would you pick between the two,
bro?
More important, impact, whatever you want to put, Benzema or Vinicius. If you had to pick between the two. I think that's the point here.
I think it's both. It's both equal. We can't ignore the other one. Like if Benzema, if Vinicius is not there, Benzema doing they're not doing that.
But
who gonna game the ball? Who gonna game the ball? Who gonna game the ball?
When they're picking when they're giving trophies like Ballon d'Or, you have to pick. You have to separate. You have to have something that separates them.
Rodrigo can give it to him.
So if you had to separate them, you can't give both of them the trophy. So you have to pick something that separates them. So if you're looking at it from that standpoint, what are you gonna pick one person over the other? So I guess that's where we're having a difficulty now. Because
you know how teams can have like a Batman and Robin, where like if these two are the ones doing it for the team, this is what I am saying. You need the duo to do it. Like you need both of them.
Yeah, you're right.
We're talking about who's more important for Real Madrid.
Lulu, right?
Come on,
right. Benzema is Batman and Vinicius is Robin. 100%.
But look, I think you're missing. I mean, I don't know if you're missing, but like, I don't think the question is that no one is saying Vinicius is not doing it. But the point is that if you have to pick one player, you have to find something that separates them. You can't, like, even if they have the same amount of goals, same amount of assists, you still have to find like, okay, this is something that makes player A more than player B. And
Bro,
if you have,
and let me just be yo,
if you have to
Mohammed,
go into those, if you have to go into those details, that's when you can factor like if you're missing, how does the team look like? Or you look at it because I remember the Benzema stats you were given. His first season, I think last season, he had high number of goals, high number of assists, and his second season assist was less.
Only one season he had high number of assists. The second.
No, I'm saying the last two
because
you compared Vinicius Jr. and Benzema stats for the last 2 seasons. And I think Vinicius had 20, and Benzema had like 30 and 10, 15.
Hold on, let me show you again real quick.
But for the
Benzema, hold on, let Njai finish. Hold on, but Benzema had 30 goals and 6 assists this season.
Yeah,
and last season
goals.
he had 44 goals and 15 assists.
Exactly. So it's still not bad. And again, with the mindset of that, we're looking for the most important, impactful. You have to pick one. Something has to separate them. Because you can't have a Ballon d'Or and have Messi and Ronaldo. Because Messi and Ronaldo should have, some of them, they were equal. But one won something more or did something more where you have to give them, right? So if I'm looking at it from that standpoint, I'm taking Rye's argument of that when Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. and the team is in the team, who's doing Benzema's job? No one. But when Vinicius Jr. is out, the performance of the team is gonna drop, but still Benzema is doing what he's doing, right?
And Rodrigo, who's doing Vinicius' job? Who's doing Vinicius' job?
They have enough in the team to.
No one's doing Vinicius' job.
No.
Like they
but
gonna
as
do
a
something,
team,
but they're not gonna
as
do
a
his
team,
job.
No, I agree. No, I'll even agree. Like no player is doing what Vinicius doing, but the team itself can cover for that, for them to still win.
Bro, come on, bro.
But when Benzema is out there, the team does not do enough to account for him for them to win.
Every time Benzema's injured, it's an L. It's an L.
That's what I'm saying. So if I'm using that, they're close. But if I had to pick one, I'm picking Benzema because of that.
Let me
in talent, Vinicius is better. For the club,
quick, right?
Benzema.
Hold on, let me explain something real quick. Like, you see how, like, okay, so you see, like, Ronaldo, CR7, when he was at Real Madrid, and when Ozil was key to delivering him his goals. Same way with Arsenal, they have Odegaard and Saka, right? One can be like, okay, who are you picking between these two? I'm going with Saka or as a better player or whatever. But if you ask them who's important, you cannot just say Saka and forget Odegaard. You can't just say Cristiano Ronaldo and forget Ozil. You gotta pick both of them. So yes, Benzema is a bigger player, whatever. Yes, it's Benzema. But in importance, it's Benzema and Vinicius. You can't just forget about the other
11
one.
players. It's easy to
it's all exactly. The point is difficult, but you have to pick one. You see, your argument,
Mohammed, listen, you
we're
keep
giving
saying
him the trophy here. You can't have
Mohammed,
No, but this is not a trophy. This is who's important. Important is different than individual trophies or whatever. It gotta be importance is bro. It can be more than one player. If I ask you who's Man United's most important player, it's gonna be hard for you to pick one player. Because 2 players, if this one don't do it, the other one not gonna do it.
I'm picking Casemiro.
There's gonna be somebody right next to Casemiro.
You know why?
You forget about Rashford.
You know why? Because when Casemiro got injured, I messaged y'all in the group. When Casemiro got injured, what did I tell you guys? You're going to lose your next couple games. What happened? You lost it. Same thing with Benzema. When Benzema got injured, every game I bet on them. Vinicius there, I say, but Vinicius go do something. Yeah, he can do something. He will look good. He will bully the players. He will embarrass the players. He'll get shots on target. He'll get goals. But guess what's going to happen? He's still going to get dominated. Because Benzema does defensive work. He gets the goals. He chases the ball. He pressures the ball. He does everything.
You can't win a football game by defending, but you can win a football game by scoring. If Rashford is not scoring his goals, Man United don't win.
Lulu, come on,
Lulu. Casemiro can do his job,
but he's not going to score
goals for them.
Lulu,
let's be honest. The team is not going to score for Man United. It's Rashford. Rashford, I've seen Rashford his own self win our games. So I can't just say Casemiro is Man United's most important player. I gotta say it's Casemiro and Rashford. Rashford just won Player of the Season for Man United. He took the old man home.
Right, what you saying? Let's try to wrap it up. Let's have final thoughts on it. Right,
bro.
Say what you guys say.
I think it's very obvious, bro. It's just you. It's obvious because one, there's facts out there. You can just look out. you can look at who wins more when the team is like, who's not in the team when they're in the team. I've seen the stuff done for Benzema this season because it was so vital. Because they lost Benzema for so long. I remember that. They had Mariano with his name playing, and they were not the same. And that's when you really get to see
Mariano,
what this guy does.
2 seasons ago or last season?
This season, bro.
Mariano barely played this season. What are you even talking about? Mariano barely played this season.
Bro, I'm talking about the games that Benzema was injured this season, right? Sometimes they played Mariano in front for him. You cannot tell me he barely played, bro. I have games right in front of me right now. I bet on, bro. I bet on it. And it's because the odds really high because Benzema not there. So I betting on it. But guess what? They're still losing, bro. They lost the game. Benzema not there. Vinicius was played the game before their Copa del Rey. They lost.
So Vinicius has... Hold on one sec.
Anyway, back to the point. The point is, when Vinicius is there, but Benzema not there, they still losing more. When they win more when
Vinicius.
That's
what's it called? Mariano played 11 times and has 0 goals, 0 assists. So Mariano barely played this season. It was Rodrigo, or you have Valverde going to the wing or whatever. But Mariano barely played this season. Let's get the facts right.
What are you saying? I'm talking about the striker. I'm talking about the forward.
He has 11 assists, 0 goals.
No. Are we talking about the forward?
Assists.
I don't know. Am I referencing the right player? Are we talking about the number 9 that plays when Benzema's not playing? Is that him, the striker?
Yeah, Mariano.
All right, thank you. So let me get back to this point. I'm not telling you this guy had a massive season, lost a game. What I'm telling you is every time Benzema's not on that pitch, I don't give a shit if it's Mario or Mal shit, whatever the fuck it is. When Benzema's not there, they lose the most games because he's not there. It's a fact. You got to look it up. So I don't know if you want to look up those 11 games and see how many of those 11 games that he started above Benzema did he really win? And we might be surprised to see all 11 lost. But that's the facts that's going around. You can look it up for yourself. The win share percentage is called win share percentage.
For you, Rai, is that you said Mariano stepped in for Benzema, and I'm telling you, Mariano did not step in for Benzema. It was Rodrigo who was playing up top. Mariano wasn't stepping in for Benzema. Listen.
So Rodrigo's playing up top, Mariano's playing on the right.
Mariano's coming off the bench. He's not even starting.
So okay, Lulu, let's forget about who's replacing Benzema. Let's just put the fact that Benzema not on the team and whoever's there is losing. That's what's the fact.
Yeah, now we can focus on that. But once you start bringing Mariano,
let's focus on that. Let's remove the name. Let's focus on the fact Benzema not there. They lost and they did not win La Liga. Let's focus on the fact that Vinicius played the most games ever, scored the most goals ever, had the most assists ever for himself, and still couldn't win La Liga. Couldn't win Champions League. Let's focus on that.
Let's go ahead and do player fraud because I just dropped you mad facts on like a lot of shit. But if you don't read it, I'm with the vibes too.
When Madrid doesn't have Benzema, they lose more. That's a fact. It's a fact. Everyone.
My player of the week.
Benzema,
go ahead and start.
The striker is the most important player for Madrid. Rodrigo can do the same thing as Vinicius.
Hey,
he's not a better player. Vinicius is the best player in Madrid, 100%. But he's not the most important player.
Let's try to wrap it up. I think we both said us on point. I'm leading towards the Benzema. It seems like Lulu's saying you got to pick both. He can't separate it. We'll ask this question along, and we'll see.
Today I said what? Rodri is my most important player. Haaland and KDB had a better season than Rodri. Why did I say Rodri is my most important player? Because I understand. Well, I've seen my team without Rodri. I've seen when Calvin Phillips has to play for Rodri and what my team looks like. Haaland scored a freaking hat-trick, but guess what? We're going to concede 6. You can be great on a pitch, but that doesn't mean shit for your team. And that is the definition of players like Ronaldo. That's the definition of players like Vinicius. If I have a great team, we're going to win. But if I have a shit team, I'm still going to look good. Vinicius is that type of greatness. Benzema is what you call he's a system player. He works best in a system, and the system has to be around him.
All right, well, all right. Let's try. Yeah, this has been a episode. Let's try to wrap it up. Let's do player and fraud of the week.
From FA Cup or 2 weeks ago? What are you talking about?
I mean, that's a good. I think from FA Cup because we had an episode before that from the FA Cup.
And you did for the week for us. Okay. From the FA Cup.
From the FA Cup, yeah.
And who else played? Someone else played.
I mean, Real played
My
today.
player of the week. Oh, well, yeah. My player of the week is Sevilla. I'm gonna give Sevilla.
Yeah, the
My friend
Roma
Sevilla
Sevilla.
for winning the Europa League. That's good. The bout of the competition. You know what I mean? My fraud of the week. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to. My fraud of the week. I'm gonna give it to. I have no idea. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Benzema for being so important that he is about to be
This
sold
guy
to the
being petty.
Arabs.
That's being petty.
I'm going Benzema.
It just
No,
really
what's that?
back up on
Let me
time
show you that.
yourself.
Watch that. So,
Oh, you got it. You go next, right?
So, all right. Player of the week. Oh, Gundogan, obviously.
Yeah,
Gundogan,
not mad at that.
Gundogan's a big shot. Fraud of the week is between Anthony Taylor.
Yeah, it's not a bad
Anthony
shot.
Taylor or Chelsea, because Al Hilal paid 648 million and got Benzema, who has a Ballon d'Or and the Champions League, and then Chelsea paid 648 million and they have jack shit.
These guys are mad at it. All right, my player of the week is I'm gonna give it to Zlatan, man. Retiring this week.
That's a big shot.
A legend, you know what I'm saying? He never won the Champions
the
League.
original Haaland.
Yeah, facts. The original Haaland, bro. I'll still never forget that goal he scored against England, the volley, bro. From like overhead kick from like fucking damn near the halfway line. That is crazy. I was watching that game live. And everything he did for United. I mean his career. So yeah, player of the week.
Oh god damn, bro.
I'm so sorry.
What's wrong with you?
My fraud of the week
I'm so
has
sorry,
to be.
bro.
I'm just giving it to Wembley, bro. Wembley,
Wembley,
the FA Cup.
The FA Cup.
Yeah, they can hold my fraud of the week. Take that how you want to take it, but the whole FA Cup, Wembley as a stadium, they gotta hold the fraud of the week. Yeah, bro, it was disappointing. And the bar went to watch the game. That y'all are frauds. The City fan that came, you a fraud. So that's how I'm gonna give it, bro.
And who do you have for the Champions League final?
Oh, Forza Milan. You know what I'm saying? I'm supporting my Man United player, Lukaku. You know what I'm saying? I gotta support my boy.
That boy's a Chelsea player. What are you talking about?
I mean, he played for United too, man. You know, so he has a little bit of legacy at United. So I gotta support him. You know, no one played in City. No one played for United, so I got no one to support there. But at least Lukaku played for Man United, so I'm supporting Inter Milan, man. You know, I'm also a Inter Milan fan back in the G. But yeah, that's been for the episode, man. If you're still here, bro, like, comment, and subscribe, man. Appreciate it. We got to 91 subscribers. We were 89, then we dropped down to 88, but then we went back up straight from 88 to 91. So keep doing that, man. Keep subscribing. Keep liking the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. You know, drop a comment. And you know, Ryan, appreciate you for coming on too, my brother. It's been a minute. And you know, it's always a good episode. It's always good energy.
We always get the debates going.
Yeah, fact. We love that, bro. I think that's what football is for, the debates. And shout out to Alantu for coming on too. I've been trying to get him on, so
David,
appreciate him coming on. David, that's
we gotta change the podcast from the Factz podcast to opinionated podcast, because if you drop facts, it's just ignored. So we might have to rebrand for next season.
Bro. Yeah, Lou with the opinions for sure.
So if y'all here, appreciate everybody, bro. And man, it's been we rolling, bro. So catch us. We going, episodes are gonna be coming in, dropping in. So see y'all when we see y'all, man. It's